eyes wide, afraid to sleep. Please God, grant me serenity. Time is fading far away. I look for wasted. This is the end of risen fate. The world's on fire. I feel so burned, so tired. This may be the end of days, the end of all we know. Say goodnight, say goodbye. One last must sing along to the lullaby. Let go, just fall asleep. Tell myself that this is all a dream. One last time to hear the call. One dance with the roll. Turn around, running for the fall. One last time. The world's on fire. I feel so burned, so tired. This may be the end of days, the end of all we know. Say goodnight, say goodbye. One last must sing along to the lullaby. Say goodnight. I feel so burned, so tired. This may be the end of days, the end of all we know. Say goodnight, say goodbye. One last must sing along to the lullaby. Sing along to the lullaby.
What is going on, everybody, man? Appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this Wednesday evening, man. We're going to be watching AEW Dynamite because, you know, that's what the fuck we do on a Wednesday evening. We got NCAA on YouTube. We got Dakota Rice on YouTube. We got David Mage in the YouTube chat. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Anna with the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you. You were goated. Cody Rhodes fan in the TikTok chat. How are you doing, my guy? Hope you're well. Appreciate you guys joining me this evening, man. Hopefully it's going to be a decent show. This is a relatively big show. I would like to say I don't necessarily know if this is just going to be like an ordinary, you know, AEW show, but we're going to see what happens. Cody Rhodes fan, man, coming in with a heart me on TikTok. I appreciate you. You are absolutely the GOAT of the stream, man. I appreciate you. Dave Mason live YouTube chat. Dynamite Beach Break is going to be great. Hopefully it is, man. Hopefully it is. Samoa Joe is a draw. Samoa Joe is phenomenal, bro. I can't wait until season 2 of Twisted Metal comes out. It's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. Litty as a titty, as I like to say. Appreciate you guys, man. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button with the notification bell turned on. I appreciate you. If you guys are watching on TikTok, make sure you guys hit the follow button. What matches will be on tonight? We're going to get Samoa Joe and Jon Moxley in a steel cage match for the AEW World Title. I don't even know. That's actually a good question. I know we're going to be having like a massive tag team match tonight involving Will Ospreay, I believe. AEW Dynamite Beach Break. Let's see what's on the agenda for tonight, shall we? Let us see what is up. Beach Break 2025. On Dynamite, we have John Moxley and Samoa Joe steel cage match for the AEW title. We have Timeless Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. Sky Blue returns tonight. It's gonna be good. Versus AZM and versus Mina Shirakawa. I'm not sure who AZM is. We're also gonna get Ricochet versus Zach Gowen tonight. I mean, who's excited for that? Yeah, I was actually a pretty big Zach Gowen fan back in the WWE. Remember when Brock Lesnar pushed him down the fucking stairs? Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay versus the Don Callis family, Konosuke Takeshita and Josh Alexander. We only got 4 matches tonight. I don't know if that's if there's gonna be anything else. But I don't know. Those are all the matches that are gonna be on tonight though. So we get some good stuff, you know what I mean? It's gonna be decent. Zeke Delgado, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys tuning into the TikTok stream. By the way, if you guys are watching on TikTok, I know Cody Rhodes fan, man, always coming in, being very generous in the streams. I do have a gift goal. My first time ever really setting one up, I guess you could say. Help me reach it, man. 2,000. I don't think it has to be like any set gift or whatever. So even if it's like 2,000 roses, you know, just help me get to that goal, man. I appreciate y'all. Zach Gowen versus Ricochet. It's gonna be good, bro. Cody Rhodes fan coming in with a tiny Donnie. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. That one leg dude, Zach Gowen, is back. I mean, he's wrestling tonight, man. Dakota Rice, you are a goat. I appreciate that, man. If you guys are watching on YouTube, by the way, super chats are open. Good way to interact and, you know, help support the stream and help support what I do here. If you guys like the content, please consider sending in a couple super chats. You know, as long as you guys super chat in, man, I will stay here. If you guys want me to stay here until 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow morning, super chat. I will answer every single message that comes in. Appreciate it. Cody Rhodes fan, man, coming in with some goats. I appreciate you, bro. You officially are the goat of the TikTok live, man. Appreciate all the gifts. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Omar, I hope Joe takes the title from Moxley tonight. It's gonna be kind of interesting, man. I'm wondering if that's gonna happen. I don't know if they'd want that to just happen on a Dynamite, though. I feel like they would want it on a PLE or a pay-per-view. So, like, whether it's Double or Nothing, whether that's All In that's going to be happening in July, I'm kind of curious. You know what I mean? No, I don't have my dog. My dog primarily hangs out with my wife. It's the house. It's not necessarily my dog. It's the house's dog. But I call my dogs my wife's, you know, dogs or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know. My wife is paging me real quick, man. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, we're gonna be watching Dynamite a little less than a half hour. I'll be right back.
In the
We are back. We are back. My wife's going to the store and she asked me if I want anything. So, appreciate you guys, man. But yeah, I hope Joe takes the title too. I wouldn't mind it. I have a hard time feeling like it's gonna happen tonight. You know. I don't know, man. How was everybody's day today, man? What'd you guys do? Did you guys do anything fun? Anything interesting? Anything adventurous? Let me know, man. I didn't do nothing. I folded clothes and cleaned. Helped my wife clean up. It's about all I did. Slick Rick in the live TikTok chat. What's going on, brother? Your day was good. It's good, man. As long as you guys had a good day, you know. Even if you didn't have, that good of a day, try again tomorrow. Cutter Road Span, doing good, but even better because your streams, bro. I appreciate that, man. You guys go crazy with for my streams. I appreciate that. It makes me want to make more. So I appreciate it. It rained where you live, David. I kind of wish it rained here. It's been like between 70 and 80 degrees here today. You know. So I always say Massachusetts, like the weather here is like as bipolar as a female. You know what I mean? 1 minute it's raining, 1 minute it's snowing, 1 minute it's fucking 90 degrees, and you want to fucking just rip your skin off. Nathan Manko, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. You installed an HVAC system today? That's what's up, man. That sounds very complicated. It sounds like something I would not be able to do. Nathan Manko, I'm not looking forward to AEW tonight. I actually am, man. It looks like it's going to be a decent show, you know? It looks like it's going to be decent. Do I think it's going to be like, out of the world, absolutely fucking amazing, like the best show that AEW's ever put on? No. But I think it's gonna be decent. We got. How can you have John Moxley and Samoa Joe in a cage match and have it not be good? You know what I mean? Where the hell has David Bryan been? I actually don't know, man. Cody Rhodes fan, man, coming in with 40 roses. My guy over here. My guy over here going crazy. All right, Alex Johnson, what's going on, brother? I bought 2 wrestling shirts off of WWE shop. And the 2 wrestling shirts that I bought are Ray Phoenix shirt and the Stephanie Vicker shirt. Bro, man, you guys should check out my store. Not only do I have a store on Bonfire, it's linked here on my channel. You guys can go to my YouTube channel, whatever, click the store icon or whatever. It'll take you there. But I also have my own store on Pro Wrestling Tees, man. And 3 new designs just got put up on the site today. I plan on making a social media post after the stream tonight. So, all you guys got to do is go to prowrestlingtees.com, type in my name, Danny Huckins PW, and all my stuff should pop up, man. So if you guys want to support me, if you guys don't want to send super chats and stuff like that, one way to support me is buying merch, man. I appreciate it. Slick Rick coming in with the follow. Appreciate it, big dog. Damage, I'm shocked. Is that Gowan? You're shocked about what? The steel cage match is the first match? I don't think it's the first match, but it's going to be... I don't know. It's more likely going to be the main event, I would imagine. We are 21 minutes from showtime, man. What do you guys want to talk about? This is our time, man, to talk, um, exchange theories. You know what I mean? Slick Rick life. Life is a whirlwind, my guy. That's all I could say, man. I've been through some crazy shit in my life, man, but just can't let it get you down. Dakota Rice, who do you think is going to win at Battleground? Joe Hendry, Trick Williams? I have no idea, man. Probably Joe Hendry. I don't even know if I'm going to be watching Battleground or not. Because I think it's the same night as Double or Nothing, and obviously I got to, I got to pick the bigger show of the two. Unless, like I said, I literally have my TV like above my computer or whatever, like above my streaming setup. So I could always be like the main show I'll be paying attention to is obviously AEW, but I could also have NXT up on the screen and like have like the subtitles on or something like that. I don't know. I'll figure something out. We might do both shows that night. Who knows? How about the CEO? Bro, I don't think Tony Khan has really done much with Mercedes Moné as far as like building her up to be a bigger star than she was when she was in WWE. That's just me being like, truthful about the situation. Do I dislike Mercedes? Absolutely not. I think she's one of the best female performers to ever lace a pair of boots. But you can't, sit here and tell me that she's a bigger star now than she was when she was in WWE, because nothing could be further from the truth. And I feel like that falls on Tony Khan. Tony Khan has a habit of, he doesn't know how to make a star. He doesn't. You know what I mean? He had a massive opportunity to make Wardlow like, the fucking Batista of AEW. The AEW audience was over as fuck. Like, they loved Wardlow. And then he just, took him off TV one day and fucking, he was gone for fucking like 3 months, so. My favorite wrestling name passed away. I wouldn't necessarily say like I was a massive fan of Sabu. I appreciate him, and I like what he did for the business or whatever. I don't think pro wrestling would be where it is right now if it wasn't for people like Sabu. You know what I mean? Especially on like what AEW is doing. That was more of AEW styles. The kind of style that Sabu liked to wrestle, whatever. It sucks, man. 61 is not old, man. That's about the same age as my dad. It's not old. I don't think anyway. I don't think one gets old until they're about 70. But even then, like, MKE, I appreciate you sharing the live, man. Even when, like, I've seen people that are fucking, like, 80 that are fucking in better health than fucking most 25-year-olds nowadays. There's probably an 80-year-old that's literally in better health and shape than I am. And I'm only in my 30s. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's the whole age thing, man, it's kind of weird. I don't know. ECW. He shit the bed with Wardlow, bro. Wardlow had the opportunity to be, like, massive. And then, the stop and go, taking him off TV and then putting him back on TV and taking him off TV and putting him back on TV. Rober with the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you. Best one, Donnie in the chat. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. You gonna hang out with us and watch some AEW tonight? We got Beach Break. I don't know why, but I felt like the show was gonna be in Boston for some reason. I don't know why. It shows how much I don't pay attention to shit. Best one, Donnie Wardlow should sign with TNA to get his stock up. Bro, if he signed with TNA, they'd like... I could see Wardlow signing with TNA, and I could see him sort of like being like the bodyguard / bounty hunter for like fucking Nick Nemeth. You know what I mean? Like, put him with somebody that is a star and make Wardlow like the fucking powerhouse. Kind of like what he was to MJF at one point. You know what I mean? And then obviously, imagine that story, bro. And then, Wardlow gets sick of Nick's shit, and then fucking like he like absolutely demolishes him. Imagine the fucking star power that Wardlow would have after that. Alex Johnson in the live YouTube chat. Evolution 2 might be 7 or 8 matches. I feel like I'm the only one, and I'm probably gonna get some hate for this. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you guys will be able to fill me in, but I'm not excited. Like, I don't remember Evolution 1. I'm not like excited for Evolution. Will I come live and stream and watch it? Maybe. But I also heard that it's going to be the same day as AW All In, and if that's the case, I'm picking All In over that fucking shit. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, is it cool that they're having a PLE for, like, that's going to be strictly only women? Yes. But I also feel like half the major names or major superstars that they could have made big names, they keep getting released. Like, it seems like every single week, their women's divisions gets lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. There's only like 4, maybe 5 women in the entire company that I care about. You know what I mean? There's Rhea Ripley, there's Tiffany Stratton, there's Stephanie McCurry, there's Julia, there's Roxanne Perez, there's Liv Morgan, maybe Chelsea Green. Like, how can you have 7 superstars on the entire show? Like, I'm not that big of a fan, man. So, like I said, it might be an L take. I don't care, but that's just my opinion. All in over WWE that weekend, 100%. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, if they do Evolution 2, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? I'm sure it'll be a good time. I just don't feel like WWE has the star power that they had back in like 2018 when the first one went on. You know what I mean? It's just WWE being petty. I definitely think that. There's a lot of people that might not think that, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Alex Johnson, I think AEW All In Texas is on that Saturday, and I think AEW Revolution will be on that Sunday. Yeah, but they also had to move AEW All In because WWE decided to put Saturday night's main event on that Saturday night. And like that, I don't really feel like. Here's my thought on this. I don't feel like you can judge a show, especially a WWE show or an AEW show, if they go head to head or whatever and WWE gets more viewers. Because look at it. Like, people like us, that are content creators or whatever, like, obviously the bigger show we're definitely going to cover, watch, whatever. That's just the name of the game. But most people, if you're just watching the show just to watch it, you're going to choose watching the free show over the show you have to pay $50 for. And that's just 100% facts, bro. So, I don't think people should necessarily judge AEW if they do poor ratings on a night that WWE ends up putting a show on, especially when it comes to like Judge Dynamite Collision, whatever. If it's a free show against a free show, and AEW gets shit ratings because of it, fuck yes, judge them all day long. But you can't judge it. You can't judge an AEW pay per view on poor ratings or buy-ins or whatever. When you have to pay $50 to watch that, but yet you can, $9.99 a month, you can watch a WWE PLE on Peacock. You know what I mean? True, even though AEW pay-per-views crap on WWE PLEs. Exactly. You know what I mean? The way people are, like the way their mind works, like they're always going to pick the free show over the show you have to pay $50 for. That's just the way people are, That's how they're built. You know what I mean? Nathan Mako live YouTube chat. I'm watching AW All In Texas over Evolution. I mean, I'll watch both if Evolution is on Sunday and All In is on Saturday. You know what I mean? It's worth the 50. Yeah, but I mean, if you're just somebody that's not really like into like AW as much, like you watch it like Dynamite and stuff like that, but you don't really like. You're not a content creator, so there's not even a possibility for you to make money while you're watching it. You know what I mean? You're gonna pick the free show over the show you have to pay $50 for. You know what I mean? That's just the name of the game right there. So WWE's being petty as fuck, and I 100% will admit that. But Donnie, man, how have you been, bruh? You haven't really talked since the backlash predictions. Oh, by the way, I do want to say that if you guys follow or like We Are Wrestling on Facebook, we just hit 10,000 followers, man, or likes or whatever it is. I'm not really hip to the whole Facebook limbo, but we just hit 10,000 something on there. So congratulations to us. I appreciate you guys. If you guys show the social media some love. Nathan Mako, I want SmackDown on Netflix, bro. We all do, man. We all do, and I can't even use a VPN to watch it because I stream, and if it'll just fuck up my stream, so that's not even a possibility. Although I will say, I haven't tried to do that using like something other than OBS. You know what I mean? Kevin Bonner TV with the follow on tits. I appreciate you. Hope you're well. Best one, Donnie in the live chats. Pretty good, man. I've been keeping busy, getting ready for Philly. Yes, man. You're going to see John Cena on the 17th, man. What is that, this coming weekend? You leaving Friday? That's what's up, man. You better send me some photos. I want to see how tall John Cena is in real life. You better get that, bro. You better get that interaction on a vlog somehow, man. That'll make your channel blow up. People love watching John Cena on video for some reason. Just, watch any video of a John Cena interaction on YouTube. That shit just fucking gets like, thousands of views for no reason. Maybe it's because they're curious if you legitimately can see him or not. I don't know. It's wild. Nathan Manko. And tell John Cena to get rid of Travis Scott because he sucks. Nathan Manko, we are getting Money in the Bank qualifiers on SmackDown on Friday. I thought Money in the Bank qualifiers begin on Monday. Watching lots of NBA playoffs and watching my Brooklyn Nets stuff. I'm kind of glad I'm not a sports fan, man. I can't take the stress. That's cool as meeting John Cena. Yeah, I mean, I would say meeting John Cena would be on the same level as if you were meeting Triple H. I never thought about it that way. Dave Mage, Money in the Bank qualies are gonna cook, bro. I'm looking forward to the qualifying matches, man. I don't know who's gonna be in the. I don't even know who's gonna be participating. Cutter Rhodes fan on TikTok. Name one thing you want to see at Money in the Bank. John Cena versus CM Punk. And they could do. I want to see a little throwback from when they faced that Money in the Bank in Chicago when CM Punk won the title and walked the fuck out. I want a little throwback to that. That's what I want. Damn it, give it to me. I feel like Cena kind of has the same agenda as Punk did back then. You know what I mean? Like he's hell bent on fucking keeping the title and walking out of the WWE with it. So I mean, you could have a throwback. You could have fucking Cena beat the hell out of Punk, pin him 1, 2, 3, and then fucking just run out of the building. And then Cena can fucking post weird ass photos on his Twitter or whatever of him opening the fridge and the title just sitting there next to his Poland Spring water or something. I don't fucking know. Money in the Bank, Travis Scott might be doing a tag match with Cena. That is a horrible idea, man. That is a horrible idea. I like my idea better. You predict SummerSlam Punk versus Cena? Yeah, but I don't know, man. I feel like their Money in the Bank match back in Chicago was such like a big part of their rivalry. I mean, I feel like I would want to revisit it in some way. Like, can't we just do this fucking tag match at fucking SummerSlam? You know what I mean? I hear my wife yelling at the dogs. CM is still feuding with Seth. Yeah, but for how long? I'm just saying, man. Like, for the most part, this whole Cena heel turn is not being as successful as they wanted it to be. You know what I mean? And I feel like they should do something. The tag match should be on the house. Well, I wouldn't say that because I kind of do want to see it, but like I would rather Money in the Bank, Cena versus Punk, because that was a massive part of their rivalry back in the day, So why not, like, you got to throw in some Easter eggs or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine the story that they would tell? Like the back and forth between Punk and Cena, going way back to fucking 2014 or 2015, whenever that match was. You know what I mean? Alex Johnson in the live YouTube chat. WWE Evolution 2 probably won't be on that Saturday because Saturday night's main event on that side. I mean, that's a good point. I didn't even realize we were still in this conversation. Still, my thoughts on that are not going to change. You know what I mean? I will not pick WWE over AW All In. I will not. As much of a WWE fan I am, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. AW All In is literally like the fucking summer version of WrestleMania. You know what I mean? That's their first massive show of this caliber in the U.S. Like, do you know how many people are going to be talking about that? Like, how many people are going to be talking about AW All In? Or how many people are going to be talking about Saturday night's main event over AW All In? Maybe the people that are hell-bent on, wanting to see AW not succeed. The thing is, I want AW to succeed. I do. I like AW. Ask anybody, bro. Like, I used to be the biggest... Donnie is in the chat right now, bro. I used to be the biggest Tony Khan shill. Like, he used to not be able to do any wrong in my eyes. You know what I mean? And then I smartened up to the situation. But I'm a fan of AW. I like AW. There's a lot of people in AW that I like. I just think that the decision making in AW is fucking atrocious, and something needs to change. Whether that's Tony Khan, releasing some of that power to somebody that actually knows what the fuck he's doing, or You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just one of those things, man. Like, I want AW to succeed, but they just make it so fucking hard. And Tony Khan is just, you know, he has so much money, he doesn't give a fuck. And he'll pay his talent as much money as he fucking wants, and it's not gonna hurt him in any way. But he just doesn't really seem like he's that intrigued to be, you know, booking good television. Bro, I'm completely fucking lost, bro. It's fucking, I didn't even open Max yet. Holy shit. What an asshole I am. Cody Rhodes, man. I'm so tired of the WWE and AW wars. I want both companies to succeed as well. I do too, man. You know, if you're a pro wrestling fan, bro, like, the more pro wrestling, the better. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Bro, we got a new song now? William Rodriguez, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. I missed early days of AW. I mean, I do too. I didn't watch, like, on a regular basis back then. I didn't start watching it regularly until CM Punk came in. You know what I mean? But I want both companies to succeed, man. Like, AW does some stuff I fuck with. WWE does a lot that I fuck with. Like, I like both companies, man. If you're a pro wrestling fan, you should not want AW to go anywhere. Because the reason why WWE stars, your favorite WWE guys, are making as much money as they are, and the reason why they're getting, you know, the shows are as good as they are, is because it's competition. If WWE could just, you know, glide by the seat of their pants and not give a shit, they don't have anybody to compete with, they'd be doing the same shit that they were doing when Vince was in charge. We got Will Ospreay. Omar in the live YouTube chat, I like both brands, but storyline WWE is better. 100%, bro. WWE is way better. WWE also has a 50-year head start. Culty and Fatness with the follow, man. You guys have some wild names. I appreciate you. Ospreay! Guys, man, I'll be right back.
I can't wait to see it. It's about to happen. The beach break. Sometimes it gets windy at the beach. Hey, we're in the windy city. Sure are. And you can feel the crowd here tonight.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh baby, 125 in the middle of the night, got my engine thundering. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's blow this down, break the speed of sound. Tonight, we all know.
Let's go, man. I got me some Skittles, you know what I mean? Taste the fucking rainbow. Oh, we got Hangman Adam Page. So it's going to be Ospreay and Hangman versus Konosuke Takeshita and Josh Alexander, I believe.
Is looking to ride his horse, this momentum, all the way into All In, Texas. Has the tap on the shoulder.
Darth Crimson, what's going on, brother? If Edge is starting to have problems with his body, then he might have to retire.
I think you're right about that, Ian, for sure. I mean, it's definitely
I haven't heard anything on, like, what his health is like. I don't know. I know he was just at a hockey game or whatever, and he was fucking hanging out and partying with some random dude.
They will most certainly need to, because the team that they are facing is not only undefeated in tag team competition, They are managed by perhaps one of the most nefarious individuals in all of professional wrestling. Let's head back to the ring in Chicago's own, the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
The Dapper Yapper. All right, back, y'all.
Hand on the wheel, got my pistons pumping, all 800 horses running. Oh baby, 125 in the middle of the night, got my engine thundering. Dream machine, racing queen, I'll take you wherever you wanna go. Let's slow us down, break the speed of sound. Tonight we all know crazy. Dream machine, racing queen, you make my heart beat. You make my heart beat. Dream machine, racing queen, you make my heart beat. You make my heart beat.
You know, thanks for following along at home.
Oh, man, we got Don
It feels
Callis
like
on
15 years
commentary.
without commentary for you guys' matches.
I feel you and I have been doing this for 30 years almost, Taz. Pretty nice.
I think you're being nice.
We need an anniversary lunch. Yeah. Look at this. This is good. You're
I gotta fix
witnessing
my
history
lights,
tonight.
man. I accidentally turned my lights off. And
Finals of this tournament, and I love it.
Well, it's a huge night. Beach break, one of the biggest nights of the year, Excalibur, and what a way to kick it off.
Yeah, the bell has rung. We are off to the races.
W79 Live YouTube chat. Any word on who won the prediction championship? Oh, I can ask. I don't know.
Main event, the steel cage match for the AEW World Championship.
Ole,
John Moxley, the champion.
ole,
Joe, the challenger.
ole.
It's always a
Nice
special
kip up by Ospreay.
Championship is defended on Dynamite. Ricochet, Zach Gowen, one-on-one here tonight, stemming from what went down last week at Collision.
And we got the bald son of a
MJF
B
is
on
looking
commentary.
for his answer from the Hurt Syndicate.
We
Bobby
do,
Lashley
bruh.
promised he will deliver here tonight.
Bradley, man, what's going on, brother? I didn't see you. Cody Rhodes, man, coming in with some more gifts. I appreciate you, brother. Keep sending them on in. I appreciate you so much. Definitely a massive contributor.
It's going to be a heck of a match. Fast-paced action so far. A little bit of a heat check, I think, for Will Ospreay, Taz, as the walking weapon Josh Alexander tags in.
Yes, well.
Nah,
definitely
fuck
big
Don Callis.
contrasting styles here for those that aren't aware. So someone like Josh Alexander, he's wearing headgear. So what that is to prevent a cauliflower ear or
Fuck Don
protect a
Callis.
cauliflower ear in freestyle Greco or folk style wrestling.
Had part of his
Carnal
ear
tie-up.
amputated several years ago, and has worn the headgear ever since. It's like smart wrestling on his part,
Yeah,
Taz.
I think you're right, Don. Don, I would love it if you got your tongue amputated.
That'd be fantastic.
Did anybody just
Maybe
catch?
pierced.
Did anybody just catch Will Ospreay almost a
Bro, imagine Don Callis with a fucking tongue ring.
Certainly like some hesitancy on behalf of Ospreay. Don't worry.
Nice, that's scissors.
Oh, don't read too much into it. I'll give you the historical context. When he was in the family, it was all about him. And we're seeing that here tonight with poor Hangman Page.
That's interesting.
Cyrus, what's going on, brother? It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Danny is streaming. What's up, brother? What's going on, man? Appreciate you tuning in.
Maybe he's right about that.
Alexander driving down Ospreay, who did.
W79 Live Beach Chat. I'm excited for Sky Blue's return tonight. Yeah, bro. Last time I saw Sky Blue, she was like on crutches or something at I can't remember what pay-per-view it was, but she came out on on the stage in some pre-show or something.
He's done.
That was an amazing knee strike by Takeshita.
Hangman getting fired up.
Tag team Alexander and Takeshita showing tremendous chemistry.
Here's the deal, too. I'll tell you what the deal is right now. Once they're done beating up Ospreay. These two, Ospreay and Hangman, are great individual wrestlers. But my guys are not just a team, Excalibur. They're family. And that
It was Revolution?
in a tag team situation.
I knew it was somewhere around there. I just wasn't sure.
Don, I like that your family, your guys, I mean, They're not selfish. They're not egotistical. They kind of work as cohesive units. That whatever configuration.
Osprey playing against Konosuke. All right to the eyes.
Over, if you know what I mean.
Well, there certainly was an eye rake there.
Good one.
There's no I and I.
Konosuke Takeshita.
You interning today? What is
Off the
this?
ropes. Oh. You're not picking up on my sarcasm.
Shot to the kidneys there.
Bro,
as
where's
Takeshita
Tony Schiavone?
Sending Osprey and Chiharis though.
Wow. That's Osprey. From any angle, he can do exactly that.
Hangman tagged in.
And there's the tag.
Tag made Hangman. Adam Page coming in full head of
Hangman
steam.
going after Josh Alexander. Going after Konosuke. Oh! Nice
Page is a heavy hitter.
close on.
Maybe we were reading too much into this. It looks like Page, Osprey on the
Fall
same
away
page
slam.
as Page clears
Keep
the
up.
snap.
They look great.
Up and over on Josh.
Hangman Page now is having his way.
He's thinking buckshot, guys.
Buckshot Lariat on Konosuke Takeshita.
Hangman, the boot, weaving through the ropes.
Josh Alexander.
Whoa, putting on the brakes as Hangman.
Nice moonsault taking out Josh.
Moonsault off the apron, sliding back into
Bro,
the
Hangman
fray.
is so good.
Page. Valley driver, center of the ring. 1, 2, no.
Konosuke kicked out.
By Takeshita because there was nobody.
Go to
Josh
Roast
was
Band. I
down
love
there to
tag
make a
team
save, but he got
wrestling.
nailed with that
I like
moonsault
tag
off
team
the
wrestling
apron
in
by
AEW
Hangman Page
for the
strings
most part.
offensive high-impact moves together like no one else. Very impressive.
I feel like Monday Night Raw needs something to their tag division.
Charging in. Ooh.
Nice close on the corner.
Takeshita in the corner with that lariat. And now bring the Alpha down to center. Hangman,
Oh!
Sliding lariat avoided by Takeshita. Big elbow strike. Taz, we talked about Hangman striking prowess. Takeshita is in that same conversation,
Oh,
though.
definitely, yeah. There's no doubt Takeshita could bring the wood. I agree. Forearms left and right here. Blocked that clothesline with his boot.
Rolling lariat blocked as Hangman.
Tombstone! Tombstone! Nope. Konosuke reversal.
Kicks the legs and
Look at that power.
Reversal.
Hangman, but Hangman slips behind and Takeshita into the ropes. Hangman.
Don Callis family needs to separate and go on their own way. I don't think that.
1, 2.
That was close, man.
Choice of moves by Hangman right there. That sit-out powerbomb.
That was
Takeshita
close.
Too tough, able to pop a shoulder up.
And you see Osprey's outstretched hand. Page staring a dagger into the eyes of Osprey. Will he make the tag here?
Osprey wants to tag.
When this guy is having his way with Takeshita, I don't understand it other than ego, Taz.
Could be slight ego. Could be.
I just think Osprey's a little fresher right now.
Double shoulder tackle.
Nice.
Now Osprey holding Takeshita for that sliding lariat. Running shooting star press 2 and Takeshita.
That was
kicks
close.
out once again.
I'll say this: when Osprey and Hanger,
Hangman
work
and Adam
together as a
Page,
team, it is
working together
very
good with
impressive.
Osprey.
I'm just not convinced they can withhold this the whole match.
Well, they're both type A personalities, so I
Oh,
well,
well, Osprey, Osprey.
As a cohesive unit, it would work because of egos and type A's and whatnot, stuff like that.
Well, not only that, Taz, but also a week from this Sunday, Double or Nothing going down May 25th.
Hangman tagged back in.
Desert Diamond Arena. It will be Hangman Adam Page, Will Ospreay one-on-one in the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation tournament.
Oh, look at that, Osprey just-
Buzzed on Callis.
But I mean,
Osprey out the way.
this is like a pay-per-view here tonight, though. Beach break live here on TBS, kicking things off with this huge tag team bout.
There we go.
Alexander puts on the helps.
Oh!
Breaks Ospreay. Set flying. Alexander driven off the apron. as
Osprey, man,
Takeshita
the
and
human
Alexander
highlight reel.
Inside the ring and
Oh my God! Full
His
force.
whole body there. He just bodied the back of Hangman.
now Konosuke Takeshita building up ahead of and takes
Let's go, man. Can't hate that.
the Don Callis family with the advantage, and fans don't go anywhere.
You can't hate that, bruh.
Live on Dynamite Beach Break.
Some of us dream in color.
We are at a commercial break, man. Pretty good match so far. Nathan Mankel, I was going to say that same thing. Where's Tony on commentary? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I know Tony's getting up there in age, and so maybe he's sick, not feeling well. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Nathan ain't gonna lie, we yet I have Hangman, Adam Page, and Will Ospreay winning this match. Seems like a very logical thing. It's a good match, it is. We all are in agreement. This match is a banger. A banger after banger after banger after banger. Nathan Mango next Sunday is Double or Nothing. I'm pretty sure we'll be here for it. I'm pretty sure. W79 Live YouTube chat. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. I hope Samoa Joe will pull off the impossible tonight. It's going to be a big task, man. It's going to be a big task. Do I like Will Ospreay? Will Ospreay is one of the best pro wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. Will Ospreay is phenomenal. Anything that features Will Ospreay is fantastic. I am really curious to know if he's ever going to end up, wanting to go to WWE, though. Because, could you imagine, with Will Ospreay's style and, how he wrestles, could you imagine them, adding some kind of, story behind that and not just, a match for the sake of having a match, which is primarily what AEW does? Repented Heart every day in the live to chat. What's going on? Right now we're at a commercial break. But it's the tag team match: Will Ospreay and Hangman versus Konosuke and Alexander. Start things off with that. Nathan Mangle, I'm a big fan of Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay's phenomenal, bro. Top 5 best pro wrestlers I've ever seen in my life. 100%.
Dynamite beach break. Will Ospreay, Hangman Adam Page on
Cutter Rhodes fan, I want to see Penta versus Will Ospreay so bad. Didn't they do Penta and Ospreay before? I can't remember if they ever had a match before. Because Penta used to be in Penta and Ray Phoenix were in AEW, so I don't know. I just can't remember if we've ever gotten it before.
As a well-oiled unit and machine, Ospreay has been sent to the outside, and it has been Hangman Adam Page has been isolated, Taz.
Yes, no, for sure, and that's exactly.
Josh Alexander working on Hangman, isolating him away from Will Ospreay.
And just keep Ospreay on that apron, and it's tough when you watch your partner get whooped, man. There we go. That's confidence here. Oh yeah, you're right. Ooh. Remember, these two men met in the opening round of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation.
Hangman fighting back.
He was the wild card.
Oh!
Page, though.
Bro, Josh Alexander is so fucking good.
Alexander coming away from that exchange with the ankle lock.
William Rodriguez, it's time for Moxie's title reign to end. Yeah, but I'm not quite sure they're going to be doing it on TV tonight or they're going to wait for a PLE. And I don't even know if it's going to be Samoa Joe that does it, sadly.
Meeting of the minds there for Takeshita and Alexander. Ospreay taking advantage of the miscue.
And he was there when Page needed him for the tag. It's Ospreay.
You know who I feel we see tonight? Cedric Alexander. As far as I know, on Friday at midnight, his contract expired or his 90 days. His 90-day no compete clause with WWE expired.
A 2-for-1 for the Israel Assassin. What was that? Standing sky twister press. 1, 2, no.
Ospreay, who's had a lot of time to catch his breath, control his breathing, has an opportunity now to close the gap, get his team back in to secure the victory.
Ospreay.
Oh, back elbow.
Once again by
Jumping
Alexander.
in Zaguri.
Those are the
Taking out
executions.
Josh Alexander. Konosuke back in.
Delivered by Takeshita with the palm.
Hangman.
Couple
Hangman.
times this match ready to catch the
Nice.
great timing to save his partner, but right there he blocked that boot with his face.
Oh, look at this. You can cut the tension with a knife, but with the, wait a minute, they're on the same page.
Ospreay and Hangman.
Double
The
moonsaults.
Orihara moonsault from Hangman Page.
Oh,
Sky Twister
Sky Twister.
with Ospreay. A lot of times in wrestling,
But let's go, man.
On the floor, but with Ospreay, you've got to extend the perimeter about 100 feet.
That's a springboard.
Oh, phenomenal forearm.
Leg hooks. Cover. Two. Alexander.
Alexander kicked out.
Kicking out once again. And I don't know
When do I think Darby Allin will be back? I don't know.
patting Hangman.
I would imagine he'll be back by or before All In, so before July. I just don't know.
This Sunday live on pay-per-view. Ospreay, Hangman Page, the finals of the
This is cinema. I wouldn't say it's
Foundation
cinema,
tournament.
but
Almost a bit of a diminishing move heading into that match.
kick right to Josh Alexander.
Sunday. Man, the stamina, Don, of Josh Alexander to just be right back into this bout.
At what point does Ospreay
Ospreay's getting fired up.
that it would be much better for him to injure his own partner than to win this match?
That's not Ospreay's style. Don, you know that. Maybe that's what
why
made him
he's
such a
not
bad
in the
fit.
Don
Yes.
Callis family.
It's not a bad idea, though, Don. I gotta say, it's not a bad idea.
Oh,
Alexander. Ospreay down. 1, 2. No.
Ospreay gets the shoulder up at the last split second.
Force delivered by Josh Alexander.
That was crazy,
Excellent
man.
by Alexander. Very impressive.
That was
kick out.
crazy.
The kick out by Ospreay, so damn impressive. Great counter by Josh Alexander. And watch, driving him, but Will was able to kick out. I don't know how, but he did.
Excalibur, this has been a tour de force performance for
That
Josh
steel cage is
Alexander.
hanging above the ring. Yeah, it is, man.
Certainly has.
Both under countered.
He and Takeshita are looking sharp in the face of some very weighty opposition.
Oh my God.
But there's the
Those
shot
forearm
of
shots
Takeshita.
always sound so devastating.
Now, Blue Thunder. Oof. The Blue Thunder, Takeshita, I think he spun him with such velocity that he lost control.
Over-rotated.
Brainbuster.
On its mark. Takeshita now. The cover. The leg is hooked. And,
Oh, Hangman breaking it up last split second.
Hangman, wow.
I was wondering if Hangman Page was going to make the save there for a minute. He did.
Hangman
Josh Alexander, so good he is.
freeing Ospreay. It's Alexander. Page. Oh, no. Now it's 2-on-1.
Turned him inside out with that release German suplex. Hangman landed hard on his midsection there.
Oh,
Takeshita, hell of a kick in the corner, and a German suplex for Ospreay, who fell, unfortunately for him, into the waiting arms of
the
Josh
walking
Alexander.
weapon.
The ripcord.
Will it be a Sabu tribute? I have no idea. Has Sabu ever done anything in AEW?
And that was a haul.
I can't remember.
3 victories as a team.
I know they said something on social media.
Frustration in the face at Takeshita. The moment I looked at him, man, he's pissed on that kick out.
Yeah, their 3 previous victories, as Ian mentioned, all came by virtue of that double elbow strike. And the fans here in Chicago trying to urge on Ospreay, but he's going to need more than that as Hangman Adam Page trying to anchor to catch. Oh, God.
Konosuke up.
Lana Jones.
You just made the list.
Ospreay.
Cody Rhodes fan, man, sending some lightning bolts, lightening up the TikTok stream. I appreciate that, brother. Oh, it's Cutter.
The Oz Cutter strikes.
Cody Rhodes fan is goated, man.
1, 2, and no.
Josh Alexander kicked out, man.
Contest at Beach Break. We got a world title inside the steel cage later. We have Bobby Lashley giving his answer to MJF later.
Bro, that's crazy, man.
But this the opener.
Oh, Hangman,
Tagged himself.
the blind tag, man.
Like Ospreay was poised to deliver that hidden blade, and Hangman tagging himself in.
Looks like a tremendous team effort here.
As Hangman, he was calling out the fact that Takeshita was coming up on the apron. What the?
Oh!
And things breaking down
Oh!
between
Oh, they
Ospreay
clunked
and Hangman.
heads. They clunked heads.
And
Hidden blade.
hidden blade. Wow, that was close.
Ospreay put the brakes on, man. That was close.
The face with it. Follow through now. Takeshita smartly getting Page to the outside.
inside the ring.
Well, a quick jab. Looking for the. Oh, wait a minute.
No, Hangman, the boot in the face of Alexander. Hangman's on that apron. This could be bad for Alexander.
But Kerry could get this under control here, guys.
Buckshot lariat.
Page.
Oh,
Hidden blade combination.
bro. Ospreay and Hangman win. John Gonzalez, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man.
The only way Hangman Adam Page and Will Ospreay were able to overcome the opposition.
But that was a great match, man.
by working together, but that
Fantastic.
will not be the case.
Fantastic
Double
stuff.
nothing on Sunday, May 25th.
Yeah, and there was a lot of close calls towards each other in this matchup between these two athletes. But what a battle. Great tag match.
Oh, double or nothing. Will Ospreay and Hangman. Oh, Kanosuke.
Sending Hangman and Ospreay once again head to head.
And Ospreay, who clearly, following that blue thunder, following those double forearms, what a valiant effort to remain in this match now at the mercy of the Doc Callis family.
Crazy, bro.
Beating all over Ospreay here.
Appreciate all the gifts, man. We reached 7% of the goal. Can we reach any more? Appreciate it.
Another hidden blade for Alexander.
Paco Kid 19, man. We appreciate the follow or the like on the stream.
Oh, did he? Forearm shot to Page.
Bro, Hangman Adam Page and Ospreay, bro. They're gonna rip each other apart, bro.
I have to believe
You just made the list.
Cody Rhodes fan, man, coming in with some goats. I appreciate you, bro. You legitimately are like the MVP of the stream, man.
Temperatures boiling.
I don't think anybody will be able to take that shit away.
Foundation Men Tournament Final.
Beach break kicking off excellently here tonight.
That's just crazy.
ahead of our trip to the
Nathan Live YouTube chat. I think we will see Cedric Alexander tonight. I think during that
Samoa Joe one-on-one.
during that the
Two is standing by.
her syndicate segment, I do think we see Cedric Alexander.
Main event.
John
Moxley
men like you
video package.
have very simple motivations.
What is the steel cage match? I believe is the main event.
Go and you benefit from the distress that you have reaped. Samoa Joe is beyond reproach. I will not run. I will not hide.
Guys, man, if you guys are in the YouTube chat, man, super chats are open. Good way to help support the channel. I appreciate you.
Do about it, Joe.
Bradley in live to the chat or live YouTube chat. Hangman and Ospreay worked good together. Yeah, and they're gonna be facing each other at
Championship.
Double or Nothing.
I had to put this match in a cage.
The numbers of the death row allowing them to take advantage.
Wanna lock me inside a steel cage? Lock it. Steel cage for the world.
Nathan Mango, I smashed the like button. I appreciate it, bro.
There'll be nowhere to go.
They've taken out Shibata. They've taken out Hook.
I will be the next AEW World Champion. I will make you understand.
He'll make you understand.
That is our main event. Two titans of the ring. Jon Moxley, Samoa Joe locked inside 10,000 pounds of solid steel for the AEW World Championship. But now I understand our colleague Alicia Toot ready in the back. Take it away, Alicia.
Guys, I'm here with Top Flight, who tonight are in
Top
action
Flight.
against the AEW Tag Team Champions, the Hurt Syndicate. However, last week
Look, last week, MJF, you think we're playing with you little dirty, nasty, grimy, garden looking ass? You want to stick your nose in our business? Well, guess what? I'll bite it clean off! Hey, Max, you're going to get what's coming to you. But as far as business is concerned, last week you weren't the one we called out. Hurt Syndicate. We're going to keep it real plain and simple. We want those titles. And you guys might underestimate us right now, but all it takes is 3 seconds, and you're walking out with new tag team champions.
Oh, I like the sound of that, buddy. I do.
Oh, look at
I
this.
want you to remember something. People are going to underestimate you. That is fuel, that is fire to prove them wrong. Sammy and I will both be watching. Good luck. Appreciate it.
Bro, I love how Sammy Guevara's turned into like the fucking like the veteran of the locker room. One of them anyway, because he's been in AEW since the beginning. And bro, he came out with Zach Gowen's leg, man. We got Ricochet. On Collision last week, my guy took Zach Gowen's leg. As fucked up as that sounds.
A prosthetic leg that, if we take you back last week at Collision, Ricochet, he was in action, he was facing Angelico, but throughout that entire match, he was antagonizing Zach Gowen, who had, along with his family, a guest of AEW at ringside, but Zach Gowen, he saw enough after Ricochet was manhandling security.
Everybody has their limits, including Zach Gowen, a world-renowned professional wrestler. Unfortunately, now Ricochet parading around with the prosthetic leg like some sort of perverse trophy, Taz.
Yeah, it's look, I'm a fan of Ricochet, but this I'm not a fan of. It's pretty low-life stuff. I mean, Bush League.
Bro, man.
Super Bush League.
And for those fans that are unfamiliar with Zach Gowen, we'll have more on his story, his incredible journey in the sport of professional wrestling in a moment, but let's turn it back over to Justin Roberts.
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing 170 pounds, Zach Gowen.
Zach Gowen.
Let's go, man.
To the ring with the assistance of the crutches that he used last week.
Being a father did good things for his character.
Zach Gowen lost his leg, was amputated at age 8.
Who, Zach Gowen or somebody else?
And since then, he's gone on to become an inspirational figure, Ian. I mean, competing all across the world, taking a moment to embrace his family at ringside. And I mean, somebody who spent time in the Ring of Honor brand. He's also become a motivational speaker as well outside of the ring.
It's incredible to see Zach Gowen's journey continue through the years. A 23-year veteran. He's wrestled the best, including Paul White, Shelton Benjamin, Jay Briscoe, even teamed with the Great Muta. And it's Zach Gowen whose career continues. To this day, competed on American Ninja Warrior. He climbed a 19,000-foot volcano, Taz.
Oh, Sammy Guevara, yeah.
When he started, you guys are saying everything was the truth. I know him a long time, man. He's a special cat. There's no doubt about that with Zach.
And he is somebody that Ricochet obviously has no deference, no respect for. But Zach Gowen, you don't become a renowned 23-year veteran without a considerable amount of skill. And that's something that Ricochet should best keep in mind.
Absolutely. You can't underestimate what a man like Zach has been through since he's a little kid. A wrestling match against a great wrestler like Ricochet is nothing to a guy like this, what he's accomplished in his life outside of the ring. Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about what he's been through.
Battling cancer at age 8. Going through, I mean, almost his entire life with one leg and having to adapt and having to overcome that. And he's done so with great success. And Ricochet,
well, you don't want to go on the ground, Ricochet. You don't want to go on the ground with him. That's what Zach wants.
Oh! Zach, let's go, man. Zach Gowen.
That low posture, but it allows him to kind of...
Yeah, when Zach Gowen got pushed down the stairs by
unexpected angles here.
by Brock Lesnar.
What I'm seeing, too, is not only this contrast in size, but the contrast in character. Gowen saw enough last week on Collision. He did something about it. We need more of that. We need more folks to stand up to guys like Ricochet, who are no bullies, who take prosthetic legs, durable medical equipment from people that need it. It's unconscionable.
Gowen avoids this as well from Ricochet through the ropes with the boot, and now Zach. Oh, the attack, and he lands on his foot.
Unbelievable. Awe-inspiring. I mean, amazing.
Zach Gowen, last week, as we mentioned, he was a ringside as a guest of AEW, making his home in Detroit, Michigan, and now making the trip here to Chicago, facing Ricochet one-on-one. Shining up that bald head of Ricochet and bumping him.
Oh, that was a bip shot for sure.
Nice high five there to his son.
Ricochet, though, driving Gowen into the barricade, and that could be the advantage Ricochet needs, and fans don't go anywhere for the next
AJ, what's going on, brother? Who won the tag team match? I believe Hangman and Osprey did, and then they got taken out. That's crazy, man. Bro, Zach Gowen is fucking phenomenal, bro. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. Don't care what anybody has to say about it, man. Zach Gowen is fucking insane. Evan likes WWE 22. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream, man. Tyrus, he's amazing, man. He is. You know, he had a lot of issues in WWE back in the day. If I remember, like he ended up getting addicted to drugs and like a bunch of crazy stuff, or whatever. You know what I mean? But Evan likes WWE 22 and live to the chat. My brother Ethan said hi. Hello to your brother, man. Appreciate you you guys joining the stream. Hope you are well. Gowen versus Vince McMahon, SmackDown 2003. I remember them facing each other. I can't remember if it was like a SmackDown or a pay-per-view, but Christopher Juarez in the live chat. What's going on, brother? What'd you miss? Right now we have Zach Gowen and Ricochet, and you missed the tag match between Ospreay, Hangman, and Josh Alexander and Konosuke. What match is next? I'm not quite sure. Come on, Ricochet. Getting beat by a one-legged man. Evan likes WWE 22. The reason I'm here, I seen you at a wrestling event one time. I was there too. What wrestling event, man? I don't remember talking to anybody named Ethan or Evan. I don't know. Unless you knew who I was and you just didn't want to come up and say hi. I don't know.
From this inspirational athlete, Zach Gowen, with one leg, taking it to Ricochet.
Oh!
Stopped by Ricochet.
You think it was WrestleMania? I've never been to a WrestleMania, bro. So, wrong person.
Stop that in mid-motion.
And I can't get with Ricochet. Look at just everything. The kiss, the movement. Just taking
a kiss motioning at Gowen's family who are watching this match from ringside.
Oh!
50 after the springboard. 2.
Gowen got his shoulder up.
Again, the heart, the toughness.
And that's what Zach Gowen's fighting for right now. That is why he's in this match. That's who he's standing up for.
Ricochet back on the attack to the top rope. Gowen down inside the ring. Ricochet finds his balance.
Oh!
Star press. 1, 2.
You just made
Gowen.
And there's no quitting him.
Cody Rhodes band, man, with some more gifts. I appreciate you, bro. Bro, Zach Gowen is not quitting, man.
Just how much Zach Gowen has left.
Ricochet. The vertigo could be it. 1, 2, and Gowen again.
Gowen is still alive.
To just leave that right shoulder unguarded, Excalibur.
Count this man out at your own peril as Ricochet now.
Ricochet can't even beat a man with one leg.
He's trying to, he's thinking, what else do I have to do here? I got to figure this out.
Taz, he's taking this.
Oh, I got the scissors.
Maybe he figured it out.
The golden shears.
And that's going to get him disqualified if he uses them in front of referee.
Yeah, that's definitely not legal.
Ricochet, his frustration coming to a head here as Rick Knox thankfully disarming Zach Gowen.
Wait, look at Zach.
Oh, wait a minute. Gowen with the press.
Oh!
He got him. Ricochet's down. Gowen. Yes. Yes. Oh.
Ricochet kicks out.
What a story that would have been.
Zach Gowen is insanely talented. He is.
Taz, you know what he does in the.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
When Zach Gowen goes to the corner.
Amazing. Already it's amazing.
To the top. 1 foot and all the.
Oh!
Salt, but nobody home. Gowen overcommitting Ricochet. Ricochet.
Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Get back to your feet. Come on, Zach.
No! A spirit gun from Ricochet. And I feel like that might have done it.
Ricochet wins, man.
Well, there's no shame. Zach Gowen fought his ass off out here. He left it all in the ring, went to the top rope, went for the gusto, but it didn't happen.
Let's go, man. That was good.
Yeah, I mean, think about what Zach Gowen survived in this match. The springboard 450, the shooting star press, the vertigo. And it took all of that to set him up for the spirit gun for Ricochet to get the 1, 2, 3.
Incredible resolve, resilience. And this is not, we do not need to see any more of this, Ricochet. Come on.
Ricochet.
Oh!
The spirit gun, completely unnecessary. Zach Gowen making a tremendous accounting of himself here tonight.
This has got to be jealousy. This has got to be, the crowd adores Zach Gowen.
I feel like Ricochet maybe is feeling like he was embarrassed by Zach Gowen's performance, and knowing Ricochet and his ego, he don't want that.
Yeah,
Come on,
he's
Zach.
the man that decided to bully Zach Gowen. The man decided to pick on a one-legged athlete because he thought he was an easy target. And Ricochet, like all bullies, he hates when the bullied fights back.
And they all do, they all should. And it, hold on.
Mark Briscoe.
Mark Briscoe is here.
And Briscoe, you talked about it, Ian, when Zach Gowen, when he was part of the Ring of Honor roster, he crossed paths with Mark and his late brother Jay.
He certainly did. They were friends then and have remained friends throughout the years. Thankfully, someone to stand up for Zach Gowen, who stood up for so many and inspired so many.
Oh, Ricochet tried to steal a leg again, and Briscoe grabbed it.
Yeah, thankfully Briscoe intervening on behalf of Zach Gowen. It certainly seems like the rivalry between Briscoe and Ricochet is still simmering here tonight. But for the first time this evening, Dynamite Beach Break. Let's head to the back where our colleague, the remarkable Renee Paquette, is standing by.
What are you doing in my business?
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Oh, we got MJF. Cody Rhodes, man, coming in with the roses. I appreciate you, big dog.
Week out that you too want to hurt people. How are you going to feel if you do get a yes from the Hurt Syndicate tonight?
My God, Renee, that is an incredibly intelligent question. I suppose there's a first time for everything. For 406 consecutive days, I was the AEW World Champion, and that meant for 406 consecutive days, no matter how much you hated my guts, you had no choice but to admit that I was the greatest wrestler on God's green earth.
Greatest wrestler alive.
Landscape has changed since I got screwed.
Do I have a favorite AW wrestler? Probably MJF, I would say.
More now than it ever has. Our roster is stacked from top to bottom. And if there's one thing everybody knows about
Close
MJF,
second will probably be Adam
I
Cole.
like to work hard. And if I have to wrestle, I don't want to do it unless I know I'm going to win. I don't like variables. And if I get to be a part of the Hurt Syndicate, if I get to be a part of the four-headed dragon, that would be MVP, MJF, Shelton Benjamin, and yes, even Bob.
Yes, even Bob.
Absolutely unstoppable. And me becoming a two-time champion will no longer be a
Even Bob, bro. Can't forget Bob.
but an inevitability. Thank you for your time, Renee.
Max, have you thought about what the Hurt Syndicate would do to you if they say no?
MVP.
Maxwell,
The Hurt Syndicate.
after our match tonight, it's imperative that you join us in the ring. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh, this is going to be fun. And Bob just walks away.
Well, that's not good. That's not good for Max, I'm telling you.
The Hurt Syndicate. Bro, I'm telling you right now, we're going to see Cedric Alexander tonight. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Cedric Alexander is going to be here tonight. I'm telling you.
This is an AEW World Tag Team Championship Eliminator match set for one fall. Being accompanied by MVP. At a combined weight of 540 pounds, they are the AEW World Tag Team Champions. They hurt people. Shelton Benjamin Bobby Lashley, the Hurt Syndicate.
Well, judging by Bobby Lashley's t-shirt, I think MJF may have already gotten his answer, Ian.
It certainly appears that there may be some foreshadowing there. But if I'm MJF, Taz, I see immediately when looking at these three great athletes, these three great minds.
We hurt people.
Want to be with the Hurt Syndicate. They're bad. They know it. They got the tag team gold. They got MVP in their corner.
If you have a body
Cody Rhodes band, I can't wait.
on a t-shirt, right? You don't even need shirts.
It's gonna be good, man.
We got units to move on shopaew.com, Taz.
Yeah, I've heard.
Just chiseled. So is Shelton Benjamin.
Top flight. It's gonna be fast.
Being accompanied by Layla Gray from Minneapolis, Minnesota. At a combined weight of 415 pounds, Darius and Dante Martin. Top flight.
A lot of credit to Darius and Dante Martin for stepping into this match and calling out the Hurt Syndicate after what went.
Tyrus Live beats the chat. Rick Knox is the worst ref ever. But it's the first time he stopped one wrestler not to use a foreign object. He still was blind to the prosthetic leg in the ring. Yeah, he was. Tyrus also says, MJF and Tony Storm make this household a warm home. I got a side eye from my wife saying that before I typed it.
I'll have an answer for you next week.
The emphatic statement by MJF, I hurt people. It's easy to do from behind. I mean, Top Flight Taz, Darius and Dante Martin, a world-class tag team, but they were attacked from the back by
One of my friends used to say,
that's what allowed him to get the jump on him, Bloody Dante.
one of my friends used to say, it's okay to look at the menu as long as you eat at home.
Oh, look at that DDT. I'm trying to keep an eye on Top Flight.
Oh,
They
drop
need
kick.
to utilize their speed, quickness, and athleticism against the two big veterans.
And I like what they're doing right now, Taz. Getting Bobby Lashley off the apron. 2-on-1 on Shelton Benjamin. Look at that. Dante. Oh, my goodness.
Dante caught in midair by Bobby Lashley.
Oh!
Tope to his brother's back finally brings down Lashley.
Lashley got a little too cocky, started curling Dante, and then here came Darius.
Shelton Benjamin, the legal man for the Hurt Syndicate, for the champion. Oof, being driven down by Darius Martin now. Dante, the crossover. The splash, the cover. Whoa.
Wow, close near fall there by Dante.
And I think Top Flight knows the stakes. Beach Break, one of the biggest events of the calendar year for AEW, stepping up their game. The tag made to Darius.
Darius, the legal man.
Breach, break.
He caught Dante and then drove Dante's head into the ring post.
High crotch. Released him in midair. But that high crotch throw there.
Two-time NCAA All-American wrestler Shelton Benjamin. That was before he turned pro. That was before he...
This is not going to be a very fast match or a very long match, bro.
Certainly was. The credentials on full display, but sometimes, no matter the amateur credentials, sometimes just some raw power driving the
Ooh.
body of Darius Martin, who can barely mount a fight back here, Taz.
Yeah, but both Darius and Dante, they're battle-tested. They're tough young guys. Hard on the apron right there by Lashley with the body of Darius.
Yeah, Lashley, he seems perturbed, Taz, almost like he's annoyed at the fact that Top Flight took him off his feet.
Yeah, but that's what Top Flight does. They can get it done, man. We've seen it time and time again in their young careers. Watch out.
Lashley driving the shoulder into the midsection. Darius, he was
Nice neck breaker.
nowhere to go, and then the neck breaker.
Shelton Benjamin tagged in.
In and out from Lashley, doing his damage and now turning things over to Shelton Benjamin.
He's just stalking Darius right now.
Release German suplex.
German suplex. Dante's on the outside hurting. Darius is on his own here.
And remember, Dante, he had
Another release German suplex.
by Bobby Lashley. Something that would keep most men out, in traction for about a month.
Can you imagine MJF sabotaging Cedric Alexander's debut? Just to take his place in our syndicate. I don't think Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin would allow that to happen, to be honest with you.
Shelton Benjamin.
Because I feel like that's all part of the plan is having Shelton join, you know what I mean?
Showing his heart. Shelton is stalking him all over him here, right in front of him.
No room to breathe. That's what you want to do. Shelton's doing the right thing.
If Cedric doesn't show up tonight, bro, I'll legitimately be shocked.
Back elbow delivered by Darius. So how Darius, he lowered his center of gravity below.
Nice step up in Zaguri.
Make it more difficult for Shelton to execute that German suplex. Get that tag.
And there it is. Dante Martin now in.
Oh!
You saw Dante. He took a moment to steady himself, and that's all Shelton Benjamin needed. He came steaming in with that high knee.
And MVP.
Mixing it up with Layla Gray on the outside. And now Shelton.
Bro, those knees are devastating.
Knee into the jaw.
All right, it's Bob.
Who got his boots.
Who has a better spear, Bobby Lashley or Braun Breaker? Let me know in the chat.
All credit to Top Flight. But if Bobby Lashley cinches in this hurt lock, it's going to be over.
The fingers are locked.
Martin.
The fingers are locked. Oh, super kick.
And Dante, he's fading. He's going out. Referee Stephon Smith calls for the bell. And Lashley, he's still locked in on Dante. Dante's out cold.
Yeah, that full Nelson, that hurt lock, that'll do it to you. Especially from an athlete the size and the experience of Lashley. Hold on a second here.
Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
Oh, wait a second.
All we heard what Dustin said earlier.
You won the match. Let him go. Let him go. What do you think? You think you look like a badass or something? No. You look like an... Why don't you come out since you like to hurt people and pick on somebody your own size?
Damn, bro.
Dustin Rhodes, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
What do we have here? The natural Dustin Rhodes. Dustin, we go back a long ways, and I have a lot of respect for you and your father, who I was very close to. And as a result of that respect, these two killers are going to come down there and leave you and your boy laying in a pool of blood. So, cut to the chase. What is it that you want? Okay, P. Since you're a businessman, you see these titles. You clearly can see them around our waist. I think it's obvious what we want.
Wait a second.
Cedric Alexander. Right? No. Crew.
On the Hurt Syndicate on the AEW World Tag Team Championship for a number of weeks.
I didn't recognize their theme because they never get a fucking entrance.
Well, look what we have over here.
What it looks like.
Braun Breaker has the fastest spear he does.
And his little buddy out here trying to be heroes. Yo, check it. It's time to get to stepping, Gramps. And Sammy, I suggest you follow Gramps before a crew comes down there and sends you back home with a rearranged face to your beautiful little daughter.
Shut the fuck up.
What's up, Chicago? Listen, Grant, Sammy, we don't mean no disrespect, but we just came out here because we got a little bit of old business in the ring over there. Listen, we've been coming out here week after week, scouting the tag team competition, and just like y'all over there, we beat Top Flight. So, hey, Bobby. What's up, Bobby? How about, for the respect of what we got in our past, we get a little tag team title shot for Crew.
No. Number one, you're not going to cut in line. Number two, you're going to learn some respect for your elders, you stupid son of a bitch.
Damn.
Dustin, as you alluded to earlier, I am a businessman, and I have other business to tend to. So I have a resolution. How about you guys take this little brouhaha to collision? You guys fight it out, and the winner gets a tag team championship opportunity at Double or Nothing.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's big. Yeah.
And now with that, wait. Now I'm getting a signal from a producer over here that we got 30 seconds to commercial break. So I want to tell all of you that are watching at home, please join us because MJF will be joining us after the break. And he's finally going to get what he deserves.
Well, MVP.
Damn.
Doing my work for me. Bobby Lashley will have his answer for MJF in just a matter of moments. Don't go anywhere.
Meet Justin Wright, savvy spender.
We're at a commercial break, man. Cody Rhodes fan in the live TikTok chat. I have to appreciate they didn't censor that. If that was WWE, they would censor that real fast. They would. The Hurt Syndicate gonna learn from their elders. Yeah, could you imagine? Bro, man, what do you guys think? Next, we're gonna have MJF come out. MVP said MJF's gonna get exactly what he deserves. In this story, that can mean a lot of different things, bro. Appreciate all the gifts on TikTok, man. You guys are goated. William Rodriguez. It's nice to see Dustin Rhodes with a title. He deserves it. Yeah, but I mean, it's a Ring of Honor title, so it has very little meaning. You know what I mean? Ring of Honor is not really that important in the grand scheme of things, especially like in the world of AEW. Like Tony Khan doesn't treat it like a very important. So, yeah, it is what it is. MJF. We're gonna be seeing him after the break, bro. I'm interested in seeing what's gonna happen in this next segment. Tyrus Celebrity's chat. MJF needs a faction to get to the AEW World Title. By the time he gets there, Bryan Danielson would have returned to the ring, so this must go somewhere. Well, I mean, he was a leader of a faction. Wasn't he the Pinnacle or whatever it was back in the day? So he was a leader of a faction at one point, like in the very beginning stages of AEW. Celery Man and TikTok. What's going on, brother? You hope Hangman wins? Yeah, we're gonna be getting Hangman and Ospreay at Double or Nothing. We're back, man.
Syndicate are in the ring and ready to deliver their answer to MJF.
It's time for MJF to get what's coming to him.
When is Double or Nothing? I believe it's next Sunday.
Get your ass out here right now.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Ian, a few moments ago, Ian, during the break, MVP
Gentlemen, it would
conducting.
appear that our friend MJF has lost his way. Why don't you help him find his way to the ring, please?
Conducting an informal poll here in Chicago, saying he wants people to see.
Bro, MJF got taken out backstage. He's gonna go grab his ass.
And it was a resounding yes from the fans here in attendance.
Tonight's your night. You asked for this.
Almost unanimous. And there's.
Oh, there he is.
Sheldon, I was looking all over for you, man. Where have you been?
Yeah, save it. Come with me.
Oh, dude, I was gonna pitch that. Let's go. Absolutely. I love that idea.
Pitch? He was.
Where we going?
It was a big graphic. Well, MJF obviously Taz expecting the worst, and understandably so. With the
Bro, that's a while, man.
Yeah, I think our buddy MJF might be in trouble, and the worst thing is he's wearing white pants. That could
Let's
get
go, MJF. Move it, man. You're wasting these people's valuable time.
There's the old phrase: if someone tells you who they are, believe them.
MJF was scared. Bro, I thought
Both ways here.
when MVP said that, I thought somebody got it. MJF got attacked from behind backstage or whatever, and they were gonna bring him out to the ring all bloody and shit.
Let's go, Maxwell.
on his face. Yeah. Ever since MJF has been making his overtures at the Hurt
Yeah, MJF, get in the ring, bruh.
Too pleased, but that is not the case here tonight.
Well, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, this is your moment of reckoning.
Moment of
You asked
reckoning.
for this, so I hope you're ready. Gentlemen, we had our discussion. We know what's coming his way. Once again, MVP, thumbs up. Shelton?
Thumbs up!
Shelton Benjamin not changing his mind either.
Well, this is the tough nut to crack right here. Lashley.
Got to be unanimous.
It's a nice spot. I can load it to you if you want, Bob. It's fine.
Look at Shelton! Look at Shelton!
Final vote.
Maybe some hope.
Look at Shelton back there. Look at Shelton. Shelton's gonna nail him.
MJF's none the wiser.
And Lashley just toying with MJF. And Shelton, he's all.
They're gonna blast him, guys.
What?
Wow!
What? I can't believe it.
Bro, what a swerve, man.
Bobby Lashley, the thumbs up. It is unanimous.
Hey, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Wow.
We heard people. We heard people.
Is he allowed to say that?
I'm not sure.
What's the ground rules here?
Show that man some love. Next week on AEW Dynamite, the official MJF contract signing into the Hurt Syndicate.
Wow, I'm shocked. This is a stunner, Taz. I mean, you know MVP, you know Shelton Benjamin, you know Bobby Lashley very, very well. Did you expect
Bro, I thought this was gonna go in a completely different direction.
Lashley to give that thumbs up? I'm shocked Shelton did. And he just won the World Series MVP. I'm sorry, MJF. Too many M's. I'm not sure MJF celebrated that much when he won the AEW World Championship, but fans still to come tonight. Dynamite Beach Break, our main event. John Moxley, Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship inside a solid steel cage. And fans DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code AEW.
Bro, I thought this was going to go in a completely different direction, to be honest with you.
I would not want to bet on that.
I'll tell you what, he's
MJF is the same as the end of the Earth Syndicate.
that's right.
We hurt people.
Instantly.
Bro, that's wild, man. I saw that. I pictured this going in a completely different direction. Just saying. The way Sheldon was setting it up, bro, that was a fucking swerve. That was a swerve and a half, man. Zilla Fatu should swerve us and go to AEW. He's been backstage at a couple of AEW shows over the last year or two. Tyrus in the live YouTube chat. Lashley versus MJF could have been an opportunity to enter her syndicate. Bobby might be letting him so easy because it's the only way to see if they can trust MJF. I mean, next week we have this contract signing, man. You know, who knows what's going to happen there. It's going to be interesting to find out, though. It's going to be interesting, bro. We are at a commercial break, but I thought maybe we get Cedric Alexander next week. I don't know. I'm still hell-bent on him coming to AEW, you know. Unless they're going to, in a way, prolong the story. I don't know. No, I don't know. Bro, we're getting closer and closer to the, I believe next is the women's match, and then we have the main event. Tyrus Celebrity Chat. Danny, your prediction might become true next week, and the swerve is Cedric Alexander to sign the contract. That could be a very possibility, bro. Regardless, I feel like Cedric Alexander, like, I'm not wrong on that. Like, I feel like Cedric Alexander is going to be into AEW, and it is going to be joining the Hurt Syndicate. You know what I mean? Because he was a part of the original Hurt Business in WWE. So it makes sense to have the entire... Like, I feel like the Hurt Syndicate isn't complete without him. You know what I mean? In a weird way. Because he was part of it at the very beginning. So... Timeless Tony Storm.
From the Now Arena just outside of Chicago, and we are about to be graced by the
David Mage in the live YouTube chat. Cedric is gonna join the Hurt Syndicate soon. Feel like it's gonna happen, bro. We have Timeless Tony Storm. Champion. Tony Storm.
Timeless Tony Storm, not content to
Timeless.
rest on his laurels once again. engaging in an eliminator match. This was a scene last Wednesday night where Toni Storm, she withstood the test by Penelope Ford, Anna Jay, and Thunder Rosa. I mean, she's been red hot as of late, Ian, but also putting herself in serious jeopardy in these eliminator situations. If she doesn't even need to be involved in the finish for the winner of an eliminator to earn a shot at Toni Storm's AEW Women's World Championship.
She's been seeking challengers from all over the globe.
Cody Rhodes fan, man. Sending some more roses. Appreciate you, brother. AZM. I have no idea who AZM is.
A talented young athlete. Just
Never heard of this person.
11 years of in-ring experience, and this past Friday night, New Japan's Resurgence event, Azumi defeating Mercedes Moné and Mina Shirakawa to take the title
Mina Shirakawa.
and Strong Women's Championship away from Mercedes, something that did not sit well, understandably so, with the TBS champion. Ian.
No, Mercedes Moné did not factor into the decision, left stunned. Azumi.
Yeah.
Part of Neo Genesis, your New Japan Strong Women's Openweight Champion, a lineage that includes Willow Nightingale, Mercedes Moné.
Why don't you want Mina?
Also from Tokyo, Japan, Mina Shirakawa.
Well, Azumi, a member of the Stardom promotion in Japan, Mina Shirakawa, formerly of the Stardom promotion, now wrestling her first match as an official member of the AEW roster. Taz, she is somebody that AEW fans know very well, and somebody that pushed time with Toni Storm very nearly to her limit at Forbidden Door last year.
Oh, she's super talented, even no doubt about it. But I was more looking at Toni Storm. She's got really old school dance moves.
Bro, they confirmed it, man. Mina Shirakawa is now officially in AEW.
Observe dancing. That's what I do.
And not just an analyst of the sport of kings, but
yes, I understand dancing. You know this, and queens, of course.
That free-flowing movement so critical to her offense.
Sky Blue. Bro, it's been a while.
an eagerly anticipated return to action here tonight by none more so than Sky Blue, Chicago, Illinois native, nearly 10 months away from the ring due to injury. Now returning to action here tonight and one victory away from earning a shot at time with Toni Storm in the AEW Women's World Championship. A huge moment for Sky Blue in the city where she was deemed to be all elite.
Yeah.
Caliber. And Taz, I'm not sure our fans know the extent to which the injury may have set other athletes back. We're talking about a broken fibula where plates and screws were required to fix the fibula, had to relearn how to walk. As we are mixing
Timeless Toni Storm taking out Sky Blue.
outside of Zumi, and Mina on the inside now.
Yeah, picking up right where they left off at New Japan's Resurgence event Friday night. As now Mina, got rolled up by Azumi. Azumi, also the Artist to Stardom champion, is now bridging out. So 2 championships in possession of Azumi.
Bradley Mina now.
This is just, wow.
Mina now.
Shirakawa putting on the brakes, but it just goes to show you, Taz. Oh, wait a second. Roll up there by Azumi. Mina transitions out, and Azumi able to kick out.
That means she's quite the show woman for sure, but you got to be careful because Azumi is going to take her out.
A sweep of the leg there by Mina Shirakawa as now on the outside.
Let's go, Toni Storm.
On the floor. And Tess, think about this. You have the Artist of Stardom champion, the New Japan Strong Women's champion, the Rev Pro champion, the Ring of Honor Women's champion. All those title holders were
Toni Storm hammering away at Sky Blue. Knife edge chop.
For timeless Toni Storm in the AEW Women's World Champion just speaks volumes about what that title means.
Absolutely, you know, when you're a champion of
Nice.
sorts in this sport,
Head scissors.
you are a target for sure. Storm-
Oh!
and look at Sky Blue
Jumping
looking
knee.
great
after this long layoff from injury, and she's cooking here.
Oh, she missed a rope.
DDT mirroring what Mina Shirakawa did on the outside, but Azumi back into the ring, putting on the brakes for Sky Blue. Sky, though, elbow strike and roundhouse kick miss. Azumi misses with her kick.
And this is a great sign for Sky Blue, keeping up the pace with Azumi, who likes to turn up the speedometer. Oh, goodness.
And listen, coming back and throwing yourself right in this every woman for himself eliminator here. Four-way, it's tough for Sky Blue, but she's looking pretty good except for that part right there. But other than that, she was flying around pretty good.
Yeah, if anyone other than
That began Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa.
They will get a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship.
And a lot of history between Mina and Tony Storm, involved in almost a lover's triangle, lover's quarrel.
Now the Chris double fist.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right hands being delivered by Mina Shirakawa and Tony
Hammered away.
Storm.
And now Storm and Mira, they.
And these two connected through mutual tag team partners.
And timeless Tony Storm, she spent a portion of her career competing in Stardom. She is very familiar with Mina Shirakawa and Azumi as well. But Shirakawa, though, pouring on the punishment with the elbow strikes.
And it is Mina who has got Tony Storm in the ropes. Looking for the Irish whip. No, reversed. Oh, Azumi, so quick. And that was how Azumi took advantage of the situation. That
Azumi
captured that strong women's title.
Reversal there by Mina. Boot to the midsection on Tony Storm. The Cazadora rolls through. And now into
Cody Rhodes Band. Thoughts on the show so far? Show's actually pretty decent, man. Not even gonna lie. Like, I'm having a good time. You know, did anything like massive happen to where I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, people like have to like go back and rewatch this like right now. No.
Now frenetic.
But I'm having a good time hanging out with you guys. Like, I'm a bad judge because like I might have a different I might have a different mindset if I wasn't streaming and hanging out with you guys. You know what I mean? Like, for somebody that's just watching the show and not like by themselves, not, you know, streaming or not doing anything, like, I probably would have been bored. You know what I mean? Like, the show's alright, but you know, I feel like it got overhyped. The first match was good. The MJF and her syndicate segment was good, and everybody's here for the Moxie and Joe match. So, you know, wrestling is a lot more fun when you're streaming. You 100%, bro. Sky Blue's up on top. Cross body taking out everybody on the outside.
Sky Blue, the last woman standing, and fans, the action on Dynamite Beach Break continues. Don't go anywhere.
We are at a commercial break. Damnation Live Beach Chat. We might get that OMG moment at the main event. I mean, it's a possibility, bro. It's a possibility. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm a bad judge of character in some ways. Like, I know the difference between a good show and a bad show. Is tonight's show like phenomenal, like off the wall good? No. Is it passable? Maybe. I feel like the only good match that happened tonight so far was the opener with Ospreay and Hangman and Josh Alexander and Konosuke. This women's match is pretty decent, but I feel like Tony Storm is going to end up winning. Unless they give Sky Blue the win because of, you know, the fact that they're in Chicago in her hometown or whatever. Tyler Celebrity Chat, my wife acknowledges that Mina has a great bust, but she can't compete against the Latina's ass. Always a competition. I mean, I'm married to a Latina, bro. So. Shot they didn't have Tony Schiavone on the show. I don't know where, like, this isn't the first time, like, he hasn't been on the show. I don't know if he just on vacation or if he's like sick and didn't want to travel. I don't know. I don't know the details. I'm just here for speculation. How many commercial breaks have there been so far? I don't know, bro. I don't keep track. I'm just, during commercials, I interact with you. Once we're back from commercial, I go back to the show. So, Big WWE Queen 20 in the chat. How are you? It's been a little bit since I've seen you. Appreciate you stopping by. Guys, don't forget we will be live again for Friday for SmackDown. It's gonna be a pretty good show. Don't know quite what we're gonna be getting, but it's gonna be a decent show. Somebody said that we're gonna be getting Money in the Bank qualifying matches on Friday, but I don't think so. I don't think they'll start until Monday. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe that person was like, telling the truth or whatever. I don't know. Damage. I'm pretty sure we've had more than 6 commercials, but I could be wrong. Hour and 20 minutes. Maybe 6 commercials. Yeah. I mean, I could see it. Give or take, you know what I mean? Big WWE Queen 20. How did you enjoy Backlash so far, Danny? Backlash was good. I thought it was better than WrestleMania. Or at least WrestleMania Night 1. I had a good time. We had a good time in the chat. It was fun.
Chicago, Illinois, the 4-way match, the AEW Women's World
We are back.
Eliminator, Timeless Tony Storm, that woman that's under your screen, Mina Shirakawa, Azumi representing the Stardom promotion in Japan, and Sky Blue returning to action after
Sky Blue
away from the ring due to injury.
And it was chaos during our picture-in-picture suplexes abound. Ooh! And no woman got a decisive advantage during that point, Taz, and we're seeing it as all 4 women back to their feet.
Yes, exactly. Again, like I stated earlier, all 4 ladies are fighting for
my pick is
themselves.
Tony Storm or Sky Blue.
Squad next, nothing. Oh, look at that shot. Azumi ate a hard forearm by Mina.
Ooh! And it's Mina and Sky Blue now.
And Sky Blue, Chicago's own, battling it out with Mina Shirakawa, center of the ring, and as reported by the
Cody Rhodes fan live TikTok chat. Cody versus Cena was soulless. I'm so glad Randy versus Cena was much better. It was, bro. I had a good time with that match.
On AEWTIX.com, release German suplexes.
Well, that's awesome about the residency because Chicago's always been an amazing wrestling town.
Bro, I don't know what was the worst main event. WrestleMania 38 with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns or WrestleMania 41 with Cody and Cena. I don't know.
The largest muscle in the human body.
Another hip attack.
Tony Storm gonna give some whiplash.
Azumi avoids, answers with the knee. Azumi. We mentioned this past Friday night.
Did I enjoy WrestleMania 41? It was okay. It wasn't anywhere near, as good as it should have been. You know what I mean?
Champion was not pinned. That is the same type of situation that could occur here. And Azumi could escape with a shot at Timeless Tony Storm's Women's World Championship by pinning either Sky Blue or Mina Shirakawa.
And that would be absolutely incredible. What a week that would be. What a 7 days. What a 5-day period. But it's Mina right now with the advantage has on Sky Blue.
Yeah, for sure. You got to keep going, Mina. Don't stop. Sky's in trouble.
Oh, my God.
Celtic Steel.
Champion, and now back suplex.
New fans in the chat, not to get high expectations of what to expect and hate the results afterwards. Too much analysis beforehand will take away from the fun of it, even if it's predictable many times. That's 100% facts, bro. I appreciate you stopping by the stream.
Shirakawa and Sky Blue now, the last 2 in the ring.
And Sky, she was dazed by that sky high, but Mina answers that hook kick.
I feel like a lot of people did have high expectations because like WrestleMania 40 was so good, you know what I mean, and everything that led up to it. It was so good they had a fucking documentary about it. You know what I mean? WrestleMania 41 wasn't anywhere close to where WrestleMania 40 was.
The code blue here.
And partly I blame The Rock for that, you know what I mean? Because he pretty much hinted that something was going to happen, and then last minute was like, yeah, it's not happening. Like, you know what I mean? So, 1, 2, Timeless Tony Storm breaking it up.
Great save there for herself.
12-0 as a champion in these eliminator bouts, including last week's victory.
As Timeless Tony Storm.
Oh, Storm 0.
Zero. The near leg hook, 2.
Ah, Mina breaking it up. Where's Sky Blue? She's out somewhere.
Storm 0 avoided by Shirakawa. The rolling elbow strike. Tony Storm ducks the back fist. Now the big
Inside cradle. Inside cradle. Oh my God, Mina Shirakawa won. Bro, I didn't see that coming. I thought it was gonna be Tony Storm or Sky Blue. I didn't see that coming. Even she shocked. She's like, what the fuck? But this is her first match as an AEW talent too. Bradley in live YouTube chat. We got Travis Scott though. The minute you mentioned Travis Scott, bro, I got tired. Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa at Double or Nothing. Do we potentially be seeing Mariah May at Double or Nothing show up? Do something? I don't know.
On some level, Timeless Tony Storm, she had to know that this was a possibility. She said she was not content to wait for Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter to decide things in the Owen Hart finals at Double or Nothing. But
great effort from Azumi, who has had a great time.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Mercedes Moné.
Just came steaming in and trucked Azumi, who's being helped to the back.
Retribution and a kick shot like that. Locked in.
A statement maker. Locked in here on the rampant. You see Mercedes saying, you stole my time.
Oh, Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter coming from behind. Get revenge for what Mercedes did to her.
Jamie Hayter beating the hell out of Mercedes.
They will do battle in the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament at Double or Nothing, with the winner getting a shot at the AEW Women's World Champion at All in Texas. And Hayter is lining up for Haterade.
Oh! Security breaking things up, and we were getting a preview, Taz, of 1 week from Sunday.
Absolutely. Jamie, she wants a piece of Mercedes. Mercedes got out of Dodge.
Wow. Unbelievable. Mercedes Moné trying to get back to her feet here.
Well, not just the finals of the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament coming up at Double or Nothing, but Mina Shirakawa challenging Timeless Tony Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. It is sure to be something special, sure to be a big night in the desert as we head to the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona, 1 week from Sunday for Double or Nothing on Sunday, May 25th. It will be an amazing night. And speaking of amazing, earlier this week, we lost one of the most amazing professional wrestlers
Sabu
of his generation, Terry Brunk, known around the world as Sabu. A tenacious competitor inside the ring, a true pioneer of this sport. Sabu turned wrestling on its head, and he did everything on his own terms. And in doing so, he influenced generations of professional wrestlers, even yet to come. And the legacy that he leaves is near impossible to articulate. However, I am fortunate enough to work with a man who had an unforgettable rivalry with Sabu, a man whose career was intertwined with Sabu, none other than Taz.
I'm going to try and do this the best I can, but this guy, he was a machine. You know, he was a machine. His work ethic was off the charts. His presence was always amazing. His energy was friggin' infectious. And when I wrestled him, every time, he brought the best out of me, you know. Sabu was aura before aura was aura.
before aura was cool. That's what this man was. And behind the curtain, I promise you, he was loved by his peers worldwide. I'm gonna miss you, brother. I love you.
Bro, that was probably a better tribute or whatever than WWE did.
Break Brothers.
Thomas, I told him to use.
One way to promote new talent. I mean, I don't necessarily think so. You know what I mean? I mean, there was a New Japan show a couple days ago, and she ended up beating Mercedes Moné for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship or whatever. Obviously, they're going to be continuing the rivalry, so I don't think it was bad. John Gonzalez on TikTok before he dies. What do you mean, bro? User with the shared live. I appreciate you. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting into the main event here shortly. Cena vs. Cody is in contention for the worst match of the entire year. Oh, 100%, bro. I could definitely see that. Tyrus Celebrity, I was talking about AZM. Did Ian Riccaboni get younger or aren't getting too old? Or am I getting too old? I have no idea, bro. Yeah, I was expecting something. I mean, AZM got fucking beat up by Mercedes, and then Jamie Hayter came out and was like, "Yeah, you're not doing this tonight," and tried to beat the hell out of Mercedes. So, I mean, they're going somewhere with it. Maybe they're going some. Maybe AZM is gonna be on doing a match with Mercedes at an AEW pay-per-view. I don't know. I have no idea. We're gonna be getting something. So not sure what. Appreciate the gifts tonight on TikTok, man. We reached 8% of the goal, man. Can we reach any more? We have a little less than 30 minutes left. Oh, we have MJF and MVP.
As an order, MJF, you are officially a part of the Hurt Syndicate. How are you feeling right now?
Hey, I hurt people. Can you believe this? This is great. I'm in the syndicate. I feel like I won the lottery. Now all I have to do is
I feel like I won the lottery.
Mark Sterling, go over the contract, make sure everything's fine. Your lawyer? Well, yeah, one second, Montel. Sterling!
Hello? Hey guys, Max.
Montel, Mark Sterling. Nice to finally meet you. Okay, you know what, Mark? How about just take a quick walk, okay, buddy? Okay.
Mark Sterling!
What's this lawyer thing?
Whoa, hold on. Montel, this is just business. Would you ever sign a contract without having your lawyer look it over to make sure that it's kosher?
No, I wouldn't. Okay, there's no mitzvah here. We're in business.
Let's go, baby.
Excuse us. Come on, kid.
Let's go.
Well, guys, still to come here tonight on Dynamite, our main event, the AEW World Championship on the line. Inside a steel cage, Samoa Joe versus Jon Moxley.
Okay, Renee, and we are here in Chicago.
Oh, Tony Schiavone is there.
My broadcast partner on Collision, the one and only Nigel McGuinness. And Nigel, last week when we were live on a Thursday night, things got out of hand at the end of the program. You were involved. You say there's something on your mind. Go ahead.
Well, I'll make this nice and quick. First of all, I want to apologise to you, Tony. I did exactly what I told you not to do. Get in the ring when you're an announcer. The other person I need to apologise to, Daniel Garcia.
And we're going to take you back to Collision last week to find out what Nigel was referring to. It was at the conclusion of last week's Collision main event. Dax Harwood with Daniel Garcia, they were going one-on-one. And then Dax took multiple cheap shots at Nigel, and Nigel could only stand so much, Ian.
Absolutely pushing Nigel over his breaking point, but it was FTR 2-on-1 as much as Nigel could. He held FTR off until Daniel Garcia and Daddy Magic could even the odds. An valiant effort, but to Nigel's point, he kind of broke some unwritten codes, some unwritten rules. The announcer should not be in the ring.
Okay, Nigel, go ahead.
So, look, Danny, you saw what happened. I let my ego get the better of me. I let someone goad me into interrupting your match that cost you the chance to win the match and the winner's purse. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I apologise. I'm sorry. I realised that my place is next to this man at an announce desk, not in the middle of this ring. So, won't happen again.
Danny, go ahead.
Nigel, you can keep your apology to yourself. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. FTR disrespected you, and you stood up for yourself. FTR, they tried to end my career. They tried to end Adam Copeland's career. And if given the opportunity, they're going to try to end your career too. And the thing is, I'm gonna fight these guys regardless, with or without you. So you can turn your back on me right now. I get that you're not a wrestler anymore. You can turn your back on me. You can go back to the commentator table. But I'm gonna fight these guys with or without you. And it would be an absolute honor for you to stand by my side and fight FTR with me.
I cannot believe what
Stokely. Stokely Hathaway, the sneaky, slimy son of a bitch.
blazing each other over which one is the bigger disappointment.
I'm sorry, Big Stoke.
First of all, let me say FTR isn't here tonight. But as their agent, they sent me here to speak on their behalf. Nigel McGuinness, what you did last week on Collision, it was reprehensible. It was egregious. Dax, you almost broke his jaw. Cash, you separated his shoulder. So Nigel McGuinness, I have to ask, what the hell is your problem?
What's my problem? Well, I guess my problem, Stokely, is when someone puts their hands on me, I put my hands back on them. And so I guess for that, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, mate. Oh. Well, guess what, Nigel? That apology does nothing for us. You put your hands on FTR. And you should know that when you do something bad, Nigel, there are repercussions and consequences. Dax, Cash, and I, we had a little powwow. And we decided what your punishment should be. Your punishment should be getting in the ring with the greatest tag team alive today, FTR. In an official match, because in that match, they can't be suspended, they can't be fined, they can't be held accountable for what they do to you and for what they do to Danny Boy over here.
What's it gonna be, Nigel?
Well, I guess that's exactly why I don't want to wrestle them. I mean, let's be honest, they're 10-time World Tag Team Champions. And look, no disrespect to you, Danny, but we barely had a conversation. If I'm honest, they'd kill us.
You know what, Nigel? You're right. You're right, FTR might kill us. They might kill us. But I've been watching you overcome the odds for your entire career. I've been overcoming the odds for my entire career. So how about we give these people something that they never thought they'd see? Nigel McGuinness teaming with Daniel Garcia against FTR.
All right. Okay. You know what, Nigel? You know what? You don't have to wrestle. You don't. You can continue doing what you're doing, sitting behind that commentary desk, being the Al Bundy of AEW, and every single
Damn, Al Bundy?
Your glory days. Because let's be real, Nigel. I mean, do you really think you can beat FTR? I mean, you barely beat hepatitis.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait a second.
FTR!
In cash. We're hiding underneath the ring, and now...
Shatter Machine.
Shatter Machine on Garcia and Nigel. With the headbutt, the European uppercut. It's Nigel.
Let's go, Nigel. Oh, Nigel got knocked out.
You just made the list.
Cody Rhodes, man, coming in with some lightning bolts. I appreciate you, brother. MVP of the stream, like always, man.
Daddy Magic with... Can he have saved the day? Oh, he's got a crowbar. Sure does. And Dax and Cash.
Daddy Magic about to lose his fucking mind.
It incensed Daddy Magic with the crowbar. Nigel McGuinness just narrowly avoiding that stuffed pile driver at the hands of FTR.
Just the lowest of the low insult. Such a cowardly attack by FTR. And thank God for Daddy Magic, who came to the rescue. Unbelievable the lows that Stokely Hathaway and FTR.
Daddy Magic coming in for the save, bro.
Daddy Magic close at hand with that crowbar, Tazos. This could be a very different ending for Nigel.
Saved the day for sure. Daddy Magic definitely did with that weapon. It helped a lot.
And Nigel certainly with a lot to think about. That offer from Daniel Garcia about teaming up against...
Aw, damn. Ripping up the sign, man.
Most certainly a compelling offer for Nigel McGuinness. One that I think he's going to have a lot to think about.
Well, certainly he will, and that will be on his mind until...
You just made the list.
Cody Rhodes fan, man. Coming in again. I appreciate you, brother. You are absolutely goated, man.
Who meant so much to not only the sport of professional wrestling, to this city of Chicago, Illinois. Also coming up at Collision Beach Break, the protostar Kyle Fletcher goes one-on-one with A.R. Fox this Saturday night, 8/7 Central.
Kyle Fletcher.
Max, Anna Jay, Megan Bain. They will face off inside the ring this Saturday night at Collision. Plus, Blake Christian and Speedball Mike Bailey mix it up this Saturday night.
Cody Rhodes fan is goated. He absolutely is, bro.
And the Sons of Texas, Sammy Guevara, Dustin Rhodes face Ashley Andretti, Leo Rush, crew in a #1 contenders match for the AEW.
Cody Rhodes fan in the live sit down chat. Can't defend what The Rock said in the interview with Pat. It left a sour taste in my mouth. It 100% did, bro. Like, I was so upset. That was 100%. With the main event next. Bro, that's, that was 100% damage control. Because he knew. He saw a lot, bro. The Rock's not an idiot. He saw all the negative publicity that WrestleMania was getting. You know, the main event or whatever. And, you know, The Rock not being there or whatever. You know, he was doing that for damage control.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Experience the flame grill.
He knew exactly what he had to do, bro. He knew exactly. Bro, we're getting into the main event after this commercial break. Samoa Joe taking on Moxley in the steel cage for the AEW World Title, man. Dave Mason live chat. It's time for the main event. Mark Henry voice. 100%, bro. Yeah. Cody Rhodes fan live TikTok chat. If I'm being honest, I don't want to see The Rock on TV for a while after that awful interview. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Not even going to lie. Tyrus live chat. Danny Rock could have eliminated all negative publicity if he was doing the run-in on Mania, on the main event of WrestleMania, and Travis would have been an afterthought. 100%, bro. I believe that. It's crazy, man. Like, how the fuck are you going to start, like, this major storyline with major implications, and one of the implications being John Cena's heel turn, and then just be like, yeah, I don't want to do it anymore. It's not happening. Like, what? How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that, man? I don't understand. I don't understand the logic behind it. W-Sign79 coming in with a $2 super chat. I appreciate it, brother. A special AW stream deserves timeless bling. I appreciate it, man. I'm going to give it a heart. If you want to support the channel like my guy, W-Sign79, and Cody Rhodes fan, man, gifts and super chats are open. Get them on in. We're only going to be hanging out for a few more minutes. But I will stay on as long as you guys want to keep the conversation going. So send in super chats, and we'll just keep the party going as long as you guys want. Big WWE Queen 20, all of Cody Rhodes haters. WWE fans can keep that booed, chanted to themselves, and don't bring it out on Cody Rhodes. Steel cage. That steel cage was way up there in the rafters, bro. Alright, so you guys think Moxley loses the title tonight or what? Let me know.
The only way to win is by pinfall
Or submission. Joe! Joe is gonna kill you. Let's get it, bruh. Samoa Joe is a monster. Samoa Joe. Bro, this cage is so much smaller compared to the cages WWE uses. Maybe it's just the ring size is different. I don't know.
The world champ better be prepared because he might walk out of Chicago without that title.
Beat WWE Queen 20. Do you think Cody should never deserve that chance booed from WWE? I mean, WWE fans are gonna boo, man. Yeah. Are you gonna not boo for somebody that you don't like? You know what I mean? Like, Cody Rhodes is like one of the most overrated faces in WWE history, but there's also a huge group of people that just don't like him for whatever reason. We have Moxley. John Moxley. W779 Live Beach Chat. John Moxley is going nowhere. Samoa Joe has him for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Do I want to see Cody Rhodes turn heel? I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Do I think right now is the right time? No.
You just made the list.
SS Bass. 000 with the follow on TikTok. I appreciate you. Let me know in the chat, man. Who you guys got in this match? You guys think Joe is going to walk away AEW champion?
John Moxley, who last year, after he won the AEW World Championship for a 4th time, has held that World Championship title belt under lock and key. He says no one deserves to look upon that title in what it represents unless they can beat John Moxley.
Well, he is the champion. It's his prerogative to do whatever the hell he wants with that World Championship. My personal opinion, I don't agree with it. You win the belt, show the
Let's go, man.
Belt. That's what you work your ass off for. But hey, I don't know what makes that guy tick. That's up to him. That's his business.
I don't know what makes that guy tick.
That's likely the main contributor to his success. No one can get inside the mind of John Moxley.
Referee Paul Turner, the 3rd man inside the cage, blocking that door. There is no escape from the cage, Taz. This is pinfall.
Technically, if you can climb up the cage and escape, but so you can't say there is no escape because there is a way out of the there is a way out of the cage. But this ring looks so much smaller when there's a fucking cage on it. Jeez.
Lots of titles. And Ian, both men with a lot of experience inside of a steel cage. Most recently, John Moxley defeating Kenny Omega inside a steel cage. Of course, a big asterisk next to that one because that's when Don Callis stabbed Kenny Omega in the back, figuratively.
Dave Mays in live each jet. If you escape, you win. Well, I mean, not in all the cases. Like, there's cage matches where it's only pinfall and submission. There's cage matches to where the only way you can win is escaping. They didn't say you could win by escaping tonight, so.
Presentation here tonight as the challenger headbutts the champion.
Yeah, always a special occasion when the World Championship is defended on Dynamite, on Collision, on TV. But right now, Joe.
Oh!
Big rolling elbow strike from Samoa Joe, the champion.
Go to Rose Fan in the live TikTok chat. If John was going to turn heel, he should have done it at Mania instead of Chamber. He should have, bro. Yeah, this cage match is pin or submission only.
Got hung up on the rope, so I think he's bleeding already, Moxley.
Well,
Joe is probably gonna sub him. I don't know, man. I have a hard time believing that they're actually gonna take the title off Moxley during the random episode of Dynamite. Right now, it's usually when the viewership falls off. Brad Cage, the siding of that cage is about to fucking break.
Decided the AEW Trios titles. We saw Samoa Joe in New Orleans.
No title got won by escape or count out ever. Well, count out, no. Knife edge chops. Cody Rhodes paying live TikTok chat. I don't see Cody turning heel anytime soon. As of right now, yeah, I don't see it happening anytime soon either. I do see it happening at some point, you know, because everybody has to have like an evolution. You know what I mean? Cody Rhodes paying, sending a popular vote. I appreciate the gift, bro.
On May 25th in the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, not only is
with your support and your help, I'll be able to fucking reach this gift goal in no time, man. Appreciate it. The only thing I'm not sure is if it resets like after each stream or not. That's the one thing I haven't figured out about this yet. I don't think it does, but I don't know.
Title in hand, heading toward All In. First AEW pay-per-view Texas cover made.
Help me reach the gift goal, man.
In North Texas, we'll be in Arlington, we'll be in Dallas, and now Joe, though, walking into the waiting booth.
Oh.
And Moxley kicking at the back of the knee.
Yeah, that was a good move. That was smart to bring down Big Joe and take out one of those legs. I mean, he's going back at it with a shoulder, clipping it the back of that knee with a shoulder.
Nice chop block there. Making that knee go left to right, Taz.
Well, yeah, that's what you want to do. I mean, you got to.
Tyrus Alive, yeah, this is almost a WCW cage structure. WWE has a small metal platform in all four top corners.
Where he is giving up size to opponent, but Joe.
Yeah.
The knee braces on the knee. I mean, for an athlete of his size, it's Joe. I mean, he'll be the first to admit he has dealt with knee issues in the past. He's tough. He's been able to fight through it, but Moxley is just showing no remorse in his attack right now.
I don't blame him. He's trying to defend.
Come on, Joe.
He understands a formidable threat in Samoa Joe. He's got to keep this figure four on as long as you can if you're him trying to defend that title.
Joe smartly trying to disengage the figure four, pressing up against the heel of Mox.
And this is all a part of a series of battles over the last few, months, quite frankly, as Joe has reversed the figure four onto Moxley, and Moxley, nicely done.
Moxley got to the bottom rope.
Joe relinquishes the hold, but the battle between the Death Riders and the
We're definitely going to be going overtime tonight.
It's not been without casualties. Of course, Pac
I would say
by the Ops.
10-10. We're going to go over by 10 minutes. Guys, man, if you guys are on YouTube, man, and you guys want to help support the stream, man, you can do that by sending in super chats. Every super chat gets read and answered before we get out of here. It's a good way to help support the stream and what I do here. Appreciate you. As well as make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, man. If there's anybody new here, hit the sub button, notification bell, and smash that like button for me. Let's get the channel in the algorithm, man. It's fun being in the algorithm. Bro, I was so hyped for this fucking Logan Paul and like the Paul brothers fucking reality show. I watched the first episode and then I just got so busy and forgot about it, and I went back and watched any of them yet besides the first episode. Which I'm not necessarily like upset about, because I can, if I'm bored with nothing to watch, I could just fucking binge watch all the episodes that I haven't seen yet, so. Bro, did you guys hear Nick Nemeth shaved his head? It's pretty wild. Tyrus in the live beach chat, it's a free TV match, and I didn't expect much. Even so, a title match should have been more intense with Mox and Joe beating each other. 100%, bro. 100%, man. What, did Nick Nemeth really shave his head? Yeah. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. He shaved his head. Bradley Lore, man, coming in with a $5 super chat. I appreciate you, brother. You guys are absolutely goated, man. You guys are killing it tonight. Holy shit. I appreciate it so much. You are helping to keep the lights on and allows me to keep making awesome content for you guys, man. Appreciate it so much. I wish I could give the fucking super chats more than one heart, man, but unfortunately, I'll give you a like too, man. I can't. I can only give you a heart. I appreciate it, man. You guys are absolutely killing it tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have no idea, man. Definitely does help out. Bay WWE Queen 20. I think it's Cody's own decision, though. I mean, sooner or later, Cody Rhodes, it's like, you know, like I said, man. Cody Rhodes is bound to turn heel. You know, it's like a stage in evolution. You know what I mean? I do think it's going to happen at some point. It's only a matter of time. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But just, you know, prepare for it. Because I have a feeling it's going to happen.
Things got a little bit crowded ringside. We see members of the Death Riders. Claudio Castagnoli. There's Willow Nightingale, Powerhouse Hobbs, who came out to even the sides. It's Joe, the challenger, with the champ stagger.
Bro, Mox is bleeding like a bitch.
The champion's favor. The challenger is bringing it. The blood is flowing from the head of the AEW World Champion, and now Samoa Joe.
Oh, headbutt.
Repeatedly, and Moxley could be on his last legs here.
That was the challenger that drew the champion's blood.
Nick Nemeth ain't a wrestler. He's a little brother acting like he can do better.
He just waved off. Moxley saying, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm done with this. That's what it looked like he did.
I think you're talking about Ryan Nemeth. Nick Nemeth is Dolph Ziggler.
Atomic drop. Old school. Manhattan drop.
Oh, big boot right to the face of Mox. Oh, Senton right in the chest. Mox gets the shoulder up.
That's a ton of weight obviously landing on.
Moxley tonight is bleeding
Now the oxygen
as tribute to Sabu.
That oxygen so crucial when he is leaking. Look at so much blood. It's like he got shot in the face with a bazooka.
Gotta make sure the blood doesn't get in the eyes, Joe, already.
Oh, massive powerbomb. 1, 2. Moxley kicks up. Oh. STF, man, tribute to John Cena in a way.
Great script right there by Joe.
A hallmark of Samoa Joe, classic Samoa Joe, and now wrenching in the crossface.
Moxley on the verge. We're gonna get a new shot. I thought we were.
Mox is busted. Bro, Mox is more than busting open, bro.
To the ropes to force the break.
And if it weren't for the ropes, we would have had a new champion there. But Mox, knowing the environment, knowing the stakes, knowing the danger.
As Moxley, the beleaguered world champion.
Mox always be bleeding. Yeah, but I'm just... I'm going to let it slide tonight because we just lost Sabu, and everybody knows how much Sabu loved to bleed. So I'm just going to act like this is a tribute to Sabu. I'm letting it slide for tonight.
Fighting though, the champion's fighting it off. Moxley once again going for the eyes and now biting. Oh, biting the face.
Bro, Mox is biting Samoa Joe.
The top leaps over Samoa Joe. Joe still trying to clear his
Mox is leaking, bro. Dude is leaking like a faucet.
The challenger absorbing everything the champion can dish out. But how long can he stay on his feet?
Mox is bloody bleeding. He is.
But Moxley slow to capitalize. Joe's in trouble here. Mox floats over the lateral press, 2, and
Joe gets the shoulder up.
Trying for Juji Katami here, but Joe keeping his hands clasped. Joe trying to fend off.
Mox looks like he's been in a wood chipper.
Cross arm breaker. Joe attempting to roll inward to it, but Moxley doing a good job of keeping the challenger anchored to the mat.
Joe's got to be careful that counter. His shoulders were to the mat.
Mox is the top guy in the company. He is.
Bulldog choke there. Moxley, he's defended his championship with his bulldog choke numerous occasions, and Joe in serious trouble. He is fading.
It's tough. All of Moxley's weight is on the back of Joe's head and neck.
Bro, Joe is fading, man.
He is fading Moxley. He was changing his grip, but now locked in the S grip. The hand drops once. The hand drops twice.
Joe.
No.
Oh, Joe's still in it. Samoa Joe is still in it.
The hips are up. Joe trying to emerge to a vertical base.
Joe to his feet sends Moxley into the ropes. Boot to the midsection by Moxley.
Oh, DDT.
Dime shift. Moxley.
1, 2. Joe gets a shoulder up, man. I thought that was going to be it.
Moxley.
Bro, I thought that was going to be it.
He had defeated Samoa Joe, but Joe with some gas still left in the tank.
Well, if you're the champion, if you're Moxley, you're thinking that's my last bullet. I was going for the kill, and it didn't work.
So, John Moxley trying to get that adrenaline flowing.
You don't know how Mox is still fighting? Mox is crazy, bro. Mox is insane.
Up to his feet, Moxley. He could be looking for that. No, Joe.
Oh, Joe choking him out. Kokita clutch. Moxley is getting choked out. Claudio's trying to climb the cage. Oh, Willow.
Claudio, he fell off the cage into both Marina Shafir and Will Nightingale, and now
Powerhouse Hobbs chasing after Will Yuta. Oh, right through the table.
Willow Nightingale, Powerhouse Hobbs.
Come on, Joe.
World champions back.
And the Death Riders have been neutralized here at Big Break with the World Championship in the balance.
Oh, wait.
Bro.
Who is that?
Who is that?
Can we get a shot?
Oh, briefcase to the head. Moxley retains the title. Who is that? Oh, Gabe Kidd from New Japan. I don't know much about him, but bro, Gabe Kidd in AEW. Claudio tried to nail Powerhouse with the chair. That didn't do anything. Cody Rhodes, man, sending some more gifts. I appreciate you, bro. Bro, Gabe Kidd and Claudio taking out Powerhouse Hobbs.
You just made the list.
Cody Rhodes, man, sending some roses. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the gifts. Super chats, you guys are awesome. So is Gabe Kidd now going to be like officially a part of the Death Riders? The Young Bucks. Time for the ratings to go down. They always lose over 100,000 viewers whenever the Bucks show up on TV. So I'm just. Look at that big ass cell phone from 1980. Who won? Moxley won. Time for Salai Beach Chat. I first saw Gabe Kidd at WCPW in Newcastle in 2017. He was a talent WWE missed. Bro, I want to know where this is going, man.
Nicholas Jackson with the outstretched hand.
I want to know what Kenny Omega. You know, Kenny Omega and Gabe Kidd have history. Didn't they just face each other fucking back at Wrestle Kingdom? Let's go. Omega taking out Claudio. He wants Gabe Kidd. Oh. Kazuchika caught a shot right to the stomach. Mox that from retained. He did. Bro, Omega wanted Gabe Kidd, bro.
And now delivering Omega to Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, to the Death Riders, to Gabe Kidd.
But what is that? That's not a phone. That's a... Oh, they're lowering the cage. Bro, this is going to be a hell of an overrun. Jesus. Bro, they're lowering the cage. Something big has to happen, bro. They're not going to do all this shit and then go off air. They're not going to do that. Oh, Speedball. Speedball was taking out Kazuchika Okada. Now they're hammering away at Kenny Omega in the cage. Samoa Joe. EVP Trigger.
Delivered by Matthew and Nicholas.
And in the view of their once best friend, Kenny Omega, who is now, what is it, 6-on-1, 7-on-1?
Paradigm shift. Planted him, bro. But this is wild, man. I will say this is a pretty interesting inning, man. I feel like my score for the show got higher. But I feel like somebody comes out or something. Something big is... I feel like something big is going to happen. Swerve! Swerve Strickland is here! Swerve!
Swerve Strickland still outnumbered, though. I mean, I respect the fact Swerve's out here, though. You're right, Taz. We're going to eat. No matter what,
Swerve Strickland climbing the cage. Swerve stomp from up there. Swerve stomp from up there. Let's go. Swerve's house. Your button's broken, you little bitch.
The Young Bucks, they've been antagonizing Swerve for weeks, and Swerve, he's a man that can only be pushed so far.
The EVP's pressing the escape hatch.
Last time I was in this ring, in this city, in this cage, I got my brains beaten by a steel chair and dropped on a damn cinder block. And you think my sadistic, psycho mind would never want to step foot back here again. But here the hell I am.
That's wild, man. Swerve Strickland is a beast. Bro, is Gabe Kidd joining the Death Riders, bro? That's the only question I need answered.
I am the most dangerous man here at AEW. And would you gentlemen and lady and these gentlemen here and ladies standing here,
Bro, Swerve is awesome.
I think we want to cause a little bit of anarchy.
Anarchy in the arena for Double or Nothing. They're setting it up. Bro, this is gonna be wild, man. Anarchy in the arena is pretty much official. We just need Tony Khan to sign off on it, man. Bro, holy shit, man. Bro, what an episode of Dynamite this was, man. It's pretty fire. Like, at first I wasn't that I wasn't that into it, right? Like the beginning match, the tag team match at the beginning of the show was fucking fire. And then I feel like it's sort of like, plateaued a little bit. It started to pick up a little bit more towards the MJF and Hurt Syndicate segment. And then plateaued again. And then we got the main event. And then obviously Gabe Kidd coming out. Omega coming out. Joe losing. I mean, I kind of expected as much. And Swerve coming out to the rescue and pretty much announcing anarchy in the arena. It was a decent episode, but it wasn't nothing like outrageously crazy. I need to know, is Gabe Kidd official? Like, is he in AW and New Japan? Is he just in New Japan? Is he just over for the show? Is he a part of the Death Riders now? Like, I need to know these things. And I feel like it would make sense if Gabe Kidd was a part of the Death Riders, especially seeing as the Young Bucks want to be involved with the Death Riders as well. But also, you have the history between Gabe Kidd and Kenny Omega from New Japan. So you have history there. I mean, it looked interesting, and we got some stuff forwarded for Double or Nothing, so you can't be too overly upset about it. I enjoyed it for the most part. It wasn't the best episode of Dynamite I've ever seen. The main event saved it. The tag team match was awesome at the beginning of the show. And obviously MJF joining the Hurt Syndicate, which I think is going to lead to something next week during that contract signing. I'm not quite sure what. I do feel like Cedric Alexander is going to be coming in. Obviously, I just don't know when. I thought it was going to be tonight, but shows how much I know, But I do feel like Cedric Alexander, it only makes sense for Cedric to come in, I mean, he was a part of the Hurt Syndicate, or the Hurt Business, when they first formed in WWE. So it only makes sense that, like, the Hurt Syndicate is not complete without, the last original member, which is Cedric Alexander. Now that he's out of WWE, it only makes sense that he's in AW with Lashley, Show, and then MVP. So, guys, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are absolutely goated. I don't know if this is going to be a weekly thing continuing. Like I said, tonight I had nothing going on. I told you if I was gonna be home, not doing anything, I was gonna be go live, and I'm kind of glad I did. I appreciate hanging out with you guys, man. Super chats, the gifts, you guys are absolutely fucking incredible, and you guys have no idea how much that means to me. It takes a lot of time and energy to make content, to stream or whatever. It takes time away from my wife, and my kids, can't see me during this time or whatever. So, being able for you guys to show me appreciation for what I do with the super chats and the gifts, whatever, it goes a long way, and it means more to me than you guys know. I appreciate it so much, man. Next time you guys see me live will be on Friday for SmackDown. I might have some shorts on the YouTube channel and the TikTok, throughout that time or whatever. But I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And come back here Friday night, man, and we'll party it up again for WWE SmackDown. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to end the TikTok live, and then I'll end the YouTube and the Twitch. TikTok, Cody Rhodes family, you guys are absolutely incredible. I appreciate you guys so much. And I appreciate you guys showing me some love, man, and showing me that you guys love my content, man. I appreciate it so much. And I'll see you guys Friday for SmackDown, man. Take it easy. YouTube, Twitch, man, I appreciate you guys so much. Primarily YouTube, you guys go crazy whenever I go live. I appreciate it so much. Come back here Friday night and we'll do it all again for SmackDown, man. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of your week. Go out there and fucking slay. Go out there and kill it. And I'll see you guys back here on Friday for SmackDown. Go to my merch store, Bonfire, as well as Pro Wrestling Tees, wherever you guys decide to, want to buy from. I have merch on both sites. Just search up Danny Huckins PW. And my Bonfire merch store is actually attached to my YouTube channel. You can do that by going to my channel and then clicking the store tab. And, if you want to buy a coffee mug, if you want to buy a shirt, whatever it is, I do get a percentage of the merch sales. So if you don't want to send super chats, you want to support me by getting something in return, definitely consider that. I'll appreciate you guys, man. I'll be back here live Friday for SmackDown, man. Go out there and kill it. I'll have a great rest of your week. I'll see you guys back here Friday. 7 o'clock for SmackDown. Take it easy.